cut the VOD out of respect.
One minute to race, everybody. Play.
Time to play in Hunter's chat.
Well, Team Liquid got to be happy with that one.
Yep, wrapped up, nice and easy.
Corporate group chat. How do I post a GIF? Favorites. Yeah. Just post a Casaurus GIF in the corporate chat. Oh, Owen. Nice one, Tree. Oh, Tree's here. 3 minutes of ads, everybody. See you on the other side. Welcome, Greed.
Guys, this is the wrong chat. You need to play in Hunter's chat. No first time play. Verninator, you need to get into Hunter's chat quick.
No, I missed my cat, Erica. You're too late. Oh, John P, you're so late. It's
I missed my cat Erica and John P. They have both won races, I'm pretty sure, in my chat in like the past week. Yeah, like needs a chat. Why not? No, you've missed the start of a race and you're in the wrong place. But we'll play afterwards, guys. We'll play afterwards. Let me just mute this. I don't need to hear about Wu Yang anymore.
I really want that Wu Yang ad. And then I want that ad for the partner bundles where it's Venture, like, you know, doing this, like, shitty dancing mode. Like, I need that so bad.
So my wife went to London today to get a tattoo with her friend.
You know this content... Oh, go on, sorry.
And then, turns out it was 3 for 1 for tattoos, so she got 3 tattoos.
Your wife got 3 tattoos?
Yeah, only like teeny tiny ones, but apparently it was 3 for the price of 1. So she went in for 1, came back with 3 tattoos. Jesus. Her first tattoos as well.
Jesus. They got it with the 3 for. That's crazy.
Yes. Well, while I'm here, ink me up.
That's unreal. Yeah, I don't know why they still do the Wu Yang trailer. I feel like they could just stick some new like trailer content. Here's the Venture ad. Yeah. Worst.
You think they look good or bad? Good. I've only got a photo of one of them, but they're all just like little small symbol things, so they're very, very subtle.
I should say, nah, wife, they look fucking terrible. You're
I'd get some different. In hindsight, I'd get some different ones. Yeah. Yeah, they're only small ones though. It was very much a dip in the toes in. She's not come back with like a full sleeve or something.
Mate, Sleep 2 is gonna be a treat here.
Sleep 2? Is that what you're calling it?
There's no way. I really thought that at least one of these games so far wouldn't have been a 3-0. Like, I thought VP TM was going to deliver way more than it did. I thought TL NTMR was at least a map for NTMR. When 9 maps in and we're 3 series down already. Yeah. Like, full holds in, like, the VP and the Team Liquid series as well. Like,
yeah, dude. Oh, I mean, we're hooning towards... I've
been live for 4 hours, almost ready to clock off.
Well, yeah.
I reckon Tree left when I ran the ads instead of staying to give me money. Like, he didn't even complain. He just played and then, yeah.
Playing dip.
Is it nothing ever happens, stakes and player quality differences?
Don't say that. Don't let anyone see you say that, or they'll realise they can replace us with AI so easily.
Stake quality theory. Alright. SSG vs Geekay. This is the one. This is the important one.
What were they of? Well, one of them was like a small lightning bolt. I don't know what the others are actually, because she went in with one idea, so I don't know what the idea for the other two are. But
Cameron,
we'll find out.
You've won. Domo second, Gilthorpe third, no nano for you, that poor baby fourth, Mari fifth, Lad sixth, Moonly Man seventh, Becky the third, eighth, Cartman ninth, Big Book 12, 10th. All right, now get over to Xavier's and actually win a prize for the race.
Get ready to play. Go in top left. It wasn't the VP logo, and it wasn't my stream. It wasn't my stream logo either. All good guesses.
New introduction, and there's just nothing? What's that?
All right, where are we going? Should we do a community race?
I gave you 6-7 bits so many times, this is all I have left. Thank you for emptying your wallet, Bionic Degree. Thank you.
Maybe not. I'm going to keep it standard. Should we do a Raging Pin? I feel like we've not done that one before.
Hi, new introduction.
Have we done Marble Factory? Maybe. Are you in Spinning Smash?
It just feels good.
It's just nice, isn't it? I mean, Smash has been so generous today. 60 seconds on the clock. Chance to spin Smash, chance to win a prize. There is still a Crazy Raccoon bundle left if you want that one. You will get the choice if you win one of those bundles. I think we've only got one left, though. Panda can correct me if I'm wrong. Haha, good meme, first time play. Oh, wait, I can't read that name. Mojo Shout, first time play. Get in. Just over 30 seconds left. Your chance to play.
What's the stake theory for this? Winner qualifies for the LAN. Loser goes in the lower bracket and has to play versus Nightmare to qualify for the LAN. No, Ashley69, you're playing in the wrong chat.
No.
Bunnykins as well. Wrong chat. No, you have to play in Xavier's chat.
Quick, there's only 18 seconds. Echo 7, first time play. Confirmation, there is only one Crazy Raccoon bundle left. First time play from Gem Ray. Why not is in. 5 seconds left. Get in, get in, get in, get in.
Play why it's not work.
Quick. All right, we're all in. Big initial drop now as well, and it feels like a pretty short course actually, so Smash will be spinning before you know it. Off the wreck, off the map. Now it's Flurin with an early lead, but the spinners are sending people onto. In the mix at the front, DD getting caught up on one of those spinners, though. San, Clown Car, but zigzagging. Why not? Their first time play, first time race. Erythrolites, but why not has been caught in the spinner. It's now a two-horse race. Tolatos and Erythrolites. Going left and right, but Tolatos, too much momentum, swings off the edge. Erythrolites in an early lead, Big Chunkers 90-20, 92-10. Now Electrolytes coming up to the final one. Where is the victory? Oh, there's a little staircase beneath this big spinner now. A bit of a lead, but can't get there. But whoa, Keezer, where did you get this burst of momentum from? Swings round the corner into that lead now. Lots of momentum going round, swirling. Overshoots for corner though, goes too far. Jaden Baroque and Electrolytes back in the mix. Electrolytes goes too far as well, but Jaden Baroque, the perfect pace. Now a chance to extend their lead. Lara LaLara, Bajerky B all in the mix too as well, but Jaden has this lead as we go in towards this angry man. He's going back into his hole now, and Jaden looks like he'll go straight through, but whoa, Hog Koa has skipped everything. They've just leapt into the lead. Jaden is going to die. Hog Koa is going to snatch it. Easy win for Hog Koa in the end. Significant lead. Accused Vagabond looks like they're on for second place here as well. And Hog Koa out of nowhere. I thought Jaden was a cinch for that one. Looks like it's going to be DD and Mojo Shout closing out in third and fourth respectively. Bajerky B, Yuri coming over the line as well. Before Marmoset, Progergably, that was his second top 10 finish as well. Derpy Jake and Lady Trash Panda closing out our top 10. Everyone else racing through.
Morning, Jasmine.
30 seconds left. It looks like most people, a few people getting catapulted to the end by this angry red man. A great disruptor. Catapulting more people on. People getting slowed down massively.
Look at Geekay's win rates on payload and push. And catch 3
funny
minutes
numbers.
of that.
Oh,
this page is actually covered in funny numbers.
All right, Hogcoa. Yeah, Alternians. You were struggling big time there. Not Hogcoa though. They smashed it. Are you ready, Hogcoa? A chance to spin. Yes? Alright. Smash has been so generous so far today. Can we get some more codes for the people, Smash? Round and round and round he goes. And Smash wants Hogcoa to have... 1,000 coins? 1,000 coins for Hogcoa. Congratulations. Trash Panda will DM you on Twitch with that code. And Smash's generous streak continues. No matter how many timeouts we add to the wheel... Smash won't stop giving it away.
Smash it. Tighten up, mate.
Looks like we're approaching start time as well, so that one might have lined up.
How rapidly are we approaching it? Pretty good.
Don't add any more because I'm winning next time. All right, Fruit, you've convinced me. How often do these marbles happen? After every series. We're going to be doing it all of today, all of tomorrow, and we've actually got quite a lot of prizes, so I think there's a real chance it will just be giveaways throughout all of playoffs next week as well. If I figure out how to make a marbles map, will you play it on stream? Yes, Trash Panda. I didn't answer your question about Freya. What was the question, Tom? If it was for her number, I don't have it.
Hawk to OW, I'll think about it, okay? I'll think about it.
Well, it was such a big inhale before that.
I was just reading his message and it's like, God damn it. Like, all three of them are printing SSG. What the hell?
I mean, low-key, everyone's talking about this Wu Yang nerfing Geekay.
True, because like
I think it's
Ultraviolet can't play like, you know, Bap and Ana and Kiri to a better standard than CJ, you know, like.
Hang on, let me find the question, Tom. All right, I'm hanging on, Tom. This better be a good question now because we've got a little bit of build up. Hogcoa, if you could message Trash Panda as well because I can't whisper you, and then we can get that code over to you.
How do I get rid of eye bags? I think it depends on how you have them, right? You can do some like skincare stuff, like
Sorted.
Do people put like vitamin C serum or something? I forget if that's for eye bags or not. But like the genetic component like can't be fixed, right? Like they just kind of like get worse over time. Like it just kind of keeps happening, and you need to have like a surgical intervention to tighten up the skin or whatever, because they just go droopy, worse and worse. And you can take like, I think you can put like weird shit under your eyes that like tightens it up, but it's like transient and probably fucked and looks weird. Also, what's your favorite hydrating cleanser? I don't use a hydrating cleanser. I have sensitive skin.
I'm glad you found this question, Tom. I'm hoping it's worth a wait. In terms of hit scan, on the Ram into Diva at an ult disadvantage, and if Sojourn isn't playable and you're on Rialto, would you let Freya peg you? Good question, Tom. I'm glad we waited. I'm glad you had to find this one out of your question book. No is the answer. Not in that situation on Rialto.
Not every time I go in the sun, but if I'm out in the sun for like more than an hour or two, I guess.
What about on King's Row? What's the alt state bacon pancake?
Like, what were the bands? I didn't look at them. Kiri ban, Winston ban, Samoa. Oh, Kiri ban's deadly versus SSG, I think.
I think they Wu-Yanged Lucio in this situation last time, right?
What happened to the toe thing? I went to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist told me that it was just a bruise under the skin and that it was nothing to worry about. And I swear to God, it's like regrowing. It mostly like went away because I scraped the skin off, and now it's come back and it's like regrown. Like I'm low-key thinking about getting a second opinion from another derm, because like it's just not a bruise. Did they biopsy it? No, he literally just had a look at it. He was just like, he just took a look.
Just eyeballed it.
He's like, he literally just like put on his little you know, binocular and was like, yeah, it's like a bruise under the skin. And it's like, It's just not, is it? Because it's like it's like grows and yeah, I don't know. I don't trust that. I don't know. I was at ease for a long time, and then I noticed that it had grown again, and that that's like just doesn't look like bruise at all. The way that it's not a bruise and it's not. Yeah. Please show the stream. You're not going to get to look at my toe, I'm afraid. Like,
there's no amount of money.
Oh, there's an amount of money, but like,
well, there's only one way to find out if we can reach that goal, people. Everyone get their wallet, or potentially the credit card of a family member.
Thank you, Beam6X, even if it's, the most backhanded of compliments imaginable. But you know what, man? Just, you do you.
All right, kicking off.
Is the toe counter back? It never went away.
Didn't taste it, not a real doctor. You might need a new doctor as well, Pack.
Sturdy Max, I've already forgotten if I thanked you. Thanks for the 3 months if I didn't.
Don't let your doctor taste you.
Numbers?
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
right, cool.
6. Beautiful. All right. Hawk is on the Zarya. No surprises.
For SSG.
Yeah, they did it last time, I think. Last time I think versus the Ram, yeah, is gonna be a slow and steady start from SSG. It's a pretty open map here on Samoa downtown as well, so Bubble's gonna be Sugar Free's direction, and they're just gonna try and play it slow, bleed out the Ram. But Kufra is keen to take a lot of the map space early on. He's done that. Wave already invested from CJ, and SSG gonna continue to play it slow, just lobbing in right clicks. But it's lethal. Whoa, 2 for lethal as well.
Thank you very much.
And first fight's just over.
Yeah, I see. I don't know what you're question marking, mate. You can take that to another stream, champion. All right. Easy first fight for Geekay here. Thank you so much, OWCS. Sorry, I was locked in pressing the ban button for the first time in 3 months. Ultraviolet already 50% to a window. Geekay, I mean, I feel like now this is what they needed to play last week before the Wu Yang nerfs. Now suddenly it's SSG that are stuck on the awkward comp playing the Lu Wu, and Ultraviolet just gets to play some of his best. Cuffer now going to be pocketed by UV on the Baptiste. Maymone, recall first early though. Side fight, just good for it with Sugar Free and taking that side together. But DK, they're happy to just hold on to the space. SSG, where's their opening? Who's the bubble target for Hawk?
And they keep going on to Sugar Free here. He's trying to play as aggressive as he can, but limited value so far. And Chronic is just getting harassed by Wamone, limiting his damage output as well. Last week on Samoa, it was very much Chronic taking over, just pumping out so much damage. But now UV, he can distribute those heals a bit more evenly, keep everyone topped up. And you can see SSG, they're trying to rotate, look for an opening, but Hawk's just catching all these dinks. Gonna have to back it up now as well. Lethal gets CJ. Don't think that one was intentional, but he'll take the kill nonetheless. And SSG are now quite deep here as well. Chronic, you can see, still on that coast area. Geekay can go get more kills here if they want.
It's just so difficult right now for SSG, and Lethal, he can just hold it down. Cuffer holding the objective. Anywhere SSG rotate, Geekay can just match in the opposite direction, keep the backline spacing good, so it's impossible for Hawk to push a target. There's nobody to receive these bubbles. Lenny and Hawk, they're trying to do it themselves. They start pushing over the point. Window comes down for UV, and Hawk is just dead to the snare. So Geekay Esports, all they've had to use is a window right now, but everyone's pinned. Ultraviolet, he can just beat
just last fight.
Shot, like...
There's a bowler jacks. Yeah. It just doesn't get anything going. I don't know if there's even a late touch here. I think Sugar Free trying to stay alive to get that one, but it's going to be high pressure. Lamp goes out to make sure Lethal survives that aggressive swing. Sugar Free's pulse bomb takes himself out in the end.
Lenny's on my roster, and that's my KD player. That's my KD player. So I'm going back to see whether that happened pre or post round ending.
You think you got a buzzer beater on it?
He's dead at 99. Fuck! 25 for that. I could have had ZR7. All right, numbers, please, because I...
22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Easy.
Let's learn the lesson from last week, surely. I feel like this is not it for SSG, surely, right?
We'll just go back or something, right?
They're playing into the... Get off Zarya, dude. Like, they couldn't beat Ram versus Extinction. Like, they're not going to beat it versus Geekay. Like, it's delusion, don't you think?
I don't know. Well, currently the bar is set at 0 kills and 0 capture progress, so it can only go up from here. Now, same comps from both teams. Going to be a smaller map as well. Last time we played as Samoa, SSG were able to win it through them playing slow as well. Kufa's taken an aggressive position early on this right-hand side. Bubble out from Hawk as he tries to battle out one, but Kufa's got a form timing as well to push him back. Sugar-Free has been marked and killed on the other side of things, and now Hawk is getting pushed all the way back. Ramon's behind him as well. Hawk needs full pocket, and CJ is in a very committed position here, so SSG, they're all low. They're just out.
Oh, really brutal here for SSG. Just no leg to stand on at the moment. Geekay Esports, they can play main, but look at this flank coming through. Lethal, he's walking to the right-hand side, hitting a bit of a pinch. They're actually really committed here, though, and it will allow Hawk to step forward in main because no flank conversion, or no kills converted on that flank. Now, Geekay Esports, they're backing up a little bit. Lenny, he's dancing with death in the back line, but he will escape. No recall, but no kills either. And now Lethal's trying to run him down. Big Chungus, 90210, thanks for the prime. Welcome.
Well, Lep's killed Ramon, actually. An opening pick for SSG and a chance. Kufa is getting pocketed on point. Maybe he's a little bit more help. He's in the corner. Lamp and Form used at the same time. Now Window in main as well to keep Kufa topped up. But SSG, they keep playing it slow. Pulse Bomb behind as well. Sugar-Free doesn't invest it, but he's got Lethal awfully low. Kufa has no form, and Sugar-Free has successfully, not quite, nearly forced point. Pulse Bomb out now. Kufa's taken so much damage. That'll do it in the end as well. Admiral will leap onto point, as will UV. Ramon gets a Pulse Bomb trade onto Hawk. Won't be enough to stop the point going, but at least resets Hawk's energy.
Hawk gets the energy reset, but he will have grab for the next turn. Just hard to get that energy up versus Geekay's comp because there's no juicy bubble target. Can't bubble Sugar-Free, can't bubble a Genji or a Reaper or anything of the sort, really. Just has to be Lenny on Tracer. But High Noon Swing, immediate point touch for Geekay, taking advantage of the fact that Hawk was on backspawn. And suddenly Sugar-Free has to tap with the bubbles.
Comes back in, Tidal Blast, no! Sugar-Free's back in, Chronic's found the kill, the stun is good, but no kill onto Admiral. They will survive, but a player down and Kufa's 1 HP. All that attention on the backline that Sugar-Free took means Kufa had no pocket, and SSG back in the ascendancy.
I mean, that's probably the best fight right there for Spacestation Gaming, right? The Tidal Blast turn. They didn't even get one of those on City Center, I think. That's downtown in it. But now, Tidal Blast is gone, and Geekay, they start to come into some pretty deadly ultimates. The Beat and Ramantra, broadly speaking, really good at countering out these grabs, but Spacestation Gaming, they've had a fair few highlight reel moments with Hawk's grabs, back grabs followed up with bowlers, pulse bombs. Geekay, they go for the point tap. The grab is huge. Double backline grab comes through. Does Cover have a shield to block? Lamp is layered in well. No kills converted. Cover's blocking on the point. Has to pop the annihilation, but he's so low. Double angle between Lenny and Hawk. Nobody can get the backshots in, but Cover's dead. That's the entire ult bank burned for Geekay. UV finds CJ. Lep's dead too. Is UV doing it? Pulse onto Hawk converts. UV's dead, but it's a 3v2. And SSG. The pulse from Lenny rolled off. But Lenny might just be good for it. It's Mike Tyson's punch out now. It's just the
1v1
of Wales alone versus Chronic. Recall forced, but Lenny might have done it.
Yeah, Sugar-Free's got the clutch. Lep goes in for the kill here as well. Can't get it on Ramon. They have to play for a quick recontest here, Geekay, and they do have a window versus nothing. But SSG are fully back now. Window will force Hawk to D-peak. They're trying to force the flip off the back of this now. D-peak. Hawk's half HP. UV's pushing for it. He's forced Chronic out as well. They've nearly got the flip. Sugar-Free gets one more touch. Another little tap. Hawk can't take over the touch, and Geekay are back in control of point. But CJ is about to have another Tidal Blast soon, and Hawk's already pushed for flank. He's killed Lethal. He's shutting that one down. Now the angle onto Kufa. He goes forward with the annihilation. Bubble to keep Lep alive now, and he's turning back onto it. Full energy for Hawk going forward. Right clicks around the corner. No escape for Kufa. Beams down Admiral as well. Raid Boss. Bubble behind to pocket. He's hit scan out of that one as well. Ramon maybe has a late touch, but Geekay don't have enough players.
I mean, really, there could be some legs to SSG's comp in hindsight. Now, I'm seeing the vision with the Lucio Wu-Yang when there's no Kiri in play. Geekay, they ban out Kiri, but that's the best counter to these Tidal Blast turns. So Spacestation Gaming, they have a little bit of trouble in some of the neutral fights. You see when the Lucio bat just head-to-head, doesn't have to rush, can be patient, can play the objective. They really edge out on top. But once we start getting into the weeds with the ult fights, it's hard to counter out the Tidal Blast. You need a perfect lamp. You need potentially a support ultimate. And Geekay, they just didn't have that. Tidal Blast turn was an immediate defeat for them. And then needing to use their window to retake no kills off the back of it. That's all it takes. Really, anyone's game at this point. Even here on Beach, I think it could go either way because it's a longer map, which means Hawk is safer from the Ramantra, but it's also harder for him to push without getting beamed by the Cassidy, by the Baptiste. So I think it's fairly even here, but eyes on CJ, because he could potentially carry with these title blasts.
Yeah, he's got the triple ore perk as well on this one, so we'll play into that slower style as well. You can see Lethal already getting peppered back. Flashbang onto the point, doesn't catch Sugar Free though, but he is forcing that one. CJ's had to take a step back.
No.
Hawk's in big trouble as well. Sugar Free's coming back to try and help, but Kuffer, he only wants to go forward. Hawk is stabilized for now, has high energy and a chance to swing back here, but now the point is unlocked.
Well, Moan's getting chased down by Lep over on the side, but Lep has to be careful, does not advance. First flip goes the way of Geekay. Such is life when you're playing the Zarya versus the Ramantra. Cannot contest properly, but Ultraviolet's been blocked out of the fight a little bit by Lenny, and that's forcing Kuffer into a corner. He needs to be careful. His form timing has just expired. He's stuck underneath, I think, or maybe that was just armor coming back. But Lethal taken down by Hawk. Hawk manages to work his way into the mix. Sugar Free all over Ultraviolet. UV's so low, but CJ's traded. UV still has the lamp and he's greeting it to perfection. Kuffer swinging for the fences. Admiral will go down, but still the lamp is online for UV. Oh, he did go down. Sugar Free just gets the kill. And that is going to be Hawk and Lenny just doing it all themselves.
Moan found a lot of kills during that one as well, but Hawk and Sugar Free getting so much done. SSG's carries time and time again, and they win a crucial flip there to get themselves back in control of point. UV's going to have an early window timing though, so SSG have to be ready to D-peak. Expect Geekay probably just to use this to force through point, but Sugar Free's already got pressure onto UV. UV trying to hold on to that lamp as well. Moan getting forced back, and Lethal's separated. He's nowhere near his backline here, so Lethal's going to go down. A player down. They still have a window if they want to go for it here, Geekay. But it looks like they're just resetting.
Oh, I mean, really now Spacestation came in. They are in pole position to take the map, I'd say. The fact that they haven't had to ult yet is so crucial. Kepler26A, thanks for the prime. Welcome. Window turn is big for Ultraviolet, but CJ, Tidal Blast comes out. Moan in the back. He goes for the stomp. He hits Kuffer and Admiral, but he actually can't convert kills. So Lenny, a little bit of a wasted Tidal Blast there. Pulse is out for Lenny, and he doesn't convert that one either. Suddenly a swing timing for Geekay potentially. Ultraviolet's quite low. No lamp. No beat for Admiral yet. Gonna need that soon. Kuffer blocking, desperately trying to play life, but he's kited out of heal line aside. He can't receive healing anymore. Hidden Blade of Wales goes for a very optimistic pulse bomb. Point touches on. Kuffer scrubbing it out inside. He's so low, he can't get the ult online. He goes down. Windows out for Ultraviolet. Now it's do or die for Geekay. The grab goes down too. And they just can't win this one. SSG, they're taking it.
Yeah, really good. I don't know if they needed the grav at the end there. Looks like after they got all that early value, maybe the grav was an over-investment, but they're still going to have beat just in time to match Admirals. It's the Annihilation that might be a little bit tricky, but they go in early again. Bubble into spawn onto Sugar Free, sends that pressure onto the backline, trying to force something out early. Now they come in forward, Let with the beat push as well. Bowler comes around from Chronic, huge flank, but Admiral hits the counter beat. They'll eat up Chronic as a result of this. Admiral is stuck in here as well. He will get traded, but Sugar Free, he still found one. The flip though, it goes through. Ramon took that while this fight happened. Hawk is pushed forward. He's killed UV. Hawk is still high energy. Kuffer's in trouble. Thank you, why not, for the prime. Hawk, can he get out of this one? CJ cannot. Hawk is going back to point. Might be a late death, but SSG, they're flipping it back again.
SSG might be able to just get the flip here. Maimon can't touch. Hawk is so low below, though. He's only got one bubble. Lep is boxed into the corner. The bubble goes to Lep, and now Kuffer's face to face. He's punching everybody out. Geekay, they're going to take the flip right back off them. Kuffer won't be traded. It's 50%. Oh, for next fight.
Kept the Annihilation
Still no
the whole
ultimates
time.
for SSG. Yeah, they keep the Annihilation. They're closing on a window. Window cadence being matched by CJ's Tidal Blast. Grive is a while away. But it could very well be final fight. If Geekay just take this slow, play for the open angle. Oh, Christ.
Ramon hiding on the right-hand side right now, looking to try and get onto this backline. Bubble onto Sugar Free to go forward as Chronic's going to swing through coast. Sugar Free takes a lot of that pressure. Kuffer's going forward in response. Ramon's got the flank.
They're pushing
Hawk
off
now,
right?
just trying to manage all of it right now. Kuffer is in there as well. Hawk has a bit of energy to work with now, but they've not made great progress so far, so it will be last fight for SSG.
Oh, the ult bank is huge now for Geekay. They can just pull in SSG and then go for ult after ult. The onion has so many layers right now. Pulse goes wide for Lenny. That wasn't a tank, so he can't hit it. CJ being dived deep. Kuffer still completely healthy. Everyone for Geekay completely healthy. Window comes out quite early though, but CJ's dead. The Tidal Blast doesn't get it on anyone. Hawk is down 2. Snare is out, and that's 3 for Geekay, 0 for SSG. So close. But ultimately, Geekay, they get it over the line.
It's a little bit awkward for SSG in that last fight. They used the bubble onto Sugar-Free to send him onto the backline, which has been how they've been playing this matchup the entire time. But because they do that, it means Sugar-Free, he goes in aggressively, recalls out of it, but it means he has no recall for the touch. So in a fight where SSG were maybe forced to keep playing it slow, they don't have that recall to drag it out. I mean, you can make the argument that ult state as well. Maybe they do just need to bubble in Sugar-Free and go for the hero pulse bomb, right? But doesn't work out. A tight one in the end, but a good omen for Geekay that they beat the Zarya comp from SSG on this first map.
Oh my. Look at that scoreboard. Oh.
We look at some fantasy numbers. What?
Just the SSG scoreboards are always so tragic.
You mean how it's a 21-5 and a 19-6 for Hawk and Sugar-Free, and everyone else middling around in the sort of 10-6, 11-6.
I should have ignored support trades, actually. I should have gone Hawk, Sugar-Free, and Rocket.
Yeah, UV got 7 points. Wamone 8 points, actually, in all of that. Sugar-Free 5. Hawk 7.5. Bless you. Oh, thank you, B-Man United, for the 18 months prime.
What do you think? Escort pick from SSG just to deny Gibraltar?
Yeah, probably has to be, right? Probably has to be.
Anyone want to roll a marble?
Ooh, title check. Good shout. Let's get this updated so people know that the good game is on.
Bless you, Hunter. Can I have a Porsche bundle for my kind gesture? Thank you for chatting, Derpy. Send me a message on Discord for the PayPal for your hourly rate, bro. Let's get eyes on Derpy, the paid chatter.
I had Will.
Pink, right?
I had Will on my roster every week when he played Sim. As soon as I trade him, he mega locks in on Tracer. Yeah.
All right, cop. Oh god. Can I wait? Do you have turbo, Derpy? Oh fuck it, you're copping.
Oh, is he clocking in for his shift?
He's clocked in.
Oh.
He's just spamming poo instantly.
Why do you think VP got destroyed today? You began.
Coffer's playing, dude. Like that's the sort of confidence that we need right now. Let's watch Coffer's marble.
Oh, thank you, Code Monkey, for the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. Congratulations, everyone. Big Small, Reveal, Slurps, Kendi 8, and Acerine? Acarine? Smashy didn't spin. Yeah, I don't know, like TM just outclassed him massively today. No good answers to the sim. Felt like the Zarya comp was causing him huge problems for VPnesses. And yeah, it continues to be a weakness for VP, right? These sim comps. It was very much true throughout a lot of Stage 2 and at the Esports World Cup. And continues to be an issue for him here.
Does the winner of the round 2 playoff go to World Finals? What is the lower bracket? They have to win 2 games in the lowers, right? Like, right now it's 5 and 6 seed got the express ticket, and then the losers of this game will go up against 5 and 6 seed, and then there'll be one more game that decides who goes. It's the 3rd place match.
Yeah. Thank you, Witchy Southfire, for the 2 months prime. Game lost. Fixer Shibal. Hotel Trivago. Cheers. Cheers, Seppu. That's good. That's good nonsense. I like it.
There you go. Oh, Sad Gay Panda's here too. Late spawn. Gorilla. Just Just does what it says on the tin. Hey, Banter.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Fuck, we all get the same YouTube adverts, don't we?
No, Gucci flip-flops. Alright, Diva ban for Geekay. Ana ban for SSG. Rialto said the escort deny. Yep. Little J with his little flannel as well. The structure of OWCS content confuses you. You're out? Alright, Derpy. Adding
Whoa,
that right now.
Not a big shift today. Tough day,
it's a 7 TV emote, so he might just be adding to the quality of the stream, you know? Like he's getting paid an hourly, like. Quality chatter, this guy. This guy is a keeper. I struggle to believe that you actually have a job. Like, I feel like this whole illusion of you getting a job, right? Like a year ago. Yeah, job. I reckon it was all bullshit.
He says he got a job, but instead he just full-times in chats at an hourly rate.
I never open a pirate or AST stream and don't see him in the chat. Like every single time.
You know, the thing is as well, if you're just a paid chatter, you can have multiple chats open at the same time as well. You know, you could be working 3 or 4 jobs simultaneously. So you don't need to charge a crazy hourly rate. So you can keep your prices competitive while still making bank.
It's the weekend, bro. I'm not talking about him being here in my chat right now. I'm talking about his prevalence in pirate and AST's Twitch chats 24/7. It's like rain or shine, I will open one of those streams up and Derpy will just be there spamming shit.
But does he have one of those jobs where it's like you're at work, but you're not really at work? You know, I've got a couple of friends who are basically work from home, IT, but
so he definitely works from home.
Yes, it's like they work from home, but they also get to clock in a good 6 or 8 hours of gaming every day as well. And it's like, cheers.
Ron says he has a remote job and he plays rank while working. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. See if they can change. Little Widow peek. No takers. SSG, they're staying the course on the same comp, but now Geekay getting more extreme. No Baptiste actually with the Ramatra. They're playing Kiri Weaver. This is a new look for Geekay, right? I feel like we've never seen this before.
Yeah, no, normally they played this with Baptiste before, they played it with Wu Yang before, but they're going to be playing it with the Kiriko, which feels like it could really fill the same type of roles they play. Kuffer's taken a lot of damage early on actually here, so it has to slow it down for a sec, peak. SSG though, sticking the course with the Zarya, feels like it's a live or die. Admiral goes down to 1 HP, but will be okay. Wamone's trade though will stop SSG in their tracks.
Muicidal, thanks for the gift sub to Chrome Magnum. That's a good name. That's a good Twitch name. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club, Chrome Magnum. But, Spacestation Gaming now. I do feel like this is a very awkward corner to swing with the Zarya. Cuffer just holds it down. Ultraviolet holding the side with William Money. And at any given moment, can threaten a flip. Can TP into the backline with Tracer and get aggressive. Pestle up to the high ground now, so SSG, they're not going to pull the wool over the eyes of Cuffer and Admiral as they immediately match that rotation, and Lenny gets caught top to bottom. Lethal, I don't know why he was gripped there, but again, a one-man advantage for Geekay.
Lots of bolts in main as well, no late trade. Hawk is low HP though. He's still got a decent amount of energy going and is trying to spam his way in, but I feel like in a lot of these difficult choke situations, there's so much onus on Sugar Free to do something crazy with these bubbles to open up the space to allow Hawk to walk forward here. Swinging on the corner now, bubble going to be used and invested. Kuffer swings back a little bit. Sugar Free seems to be lining this one up as well. Blink in, will get a bit of an angle and damage onto the backline. Now a Kitsune Rush to keep going, but UV has a Kitsune Rush to mirror that one with as well. Bola thrown in here, doesn't seem to find all that much. Kitsune Rushes have stalemated for now, but Admiral has the tree. Lep doesn't quite have the beat yet, and Wamone unchecked into the backline because Sugar Free is playing for these bubble engages. Wamone is just unchecked so often, misses for timing a bit with the blinks, and we're all right back at the choke.
Oh, wait, why would I do W Muicidal when I could do Muicidal? There you go, that's better. Sorry, I need to go to homosexuals school of Wing chat. That's a lot of ult out from Geekay though. While I was reading the chat, SSG suddenly have the biggest ult swing imaginable. Forgot that I was co-streaming match of the year right now as Hawk swings wide. Beat from left is late, and SSG's golden opportunity. I mean, it hasn't evaporated, but it's dwindling.
It's certainly dwindling here. Kuffer's looking to push him back, gonna shield out to try and clear him. Chronic has the high ground. SugarFree's found a kill. He's found Lethal isolated in the back, and maybe SugarFree can get it done. Onto UV now as well. Lep coming in to help. Suzu and TP both forced as Wamone comes to help out. But now SSG, bit of space on the point. A late kill onto UV as well, and a grab for this snowball. Great situation here for SSG.
SSG really in pole position now. Grab available to prevent the touch. Kuffer just holding it down on the corner for the moment. Form timing is out. Holding
He's
up the
not
hands.
holding anything down.
Yeah, he holds fuck all. And that's going to be SSG taking the first point away despite the late beat, despite the Hawk blunder. It's actually just a blessing in disguise as now they have a grab for the next point. Hawk immediately taking all the space he can. Stepping up top, Admiral, he's just going to play back around the corner for now. And once Kuffer gets back, have to imagine Geekay are going to try and reclaim top, listening for SSG.
Freeze me, Gertie Bowman, man.
Ram drop. I can try the Russian. Ram throwing. Ram throwing me. Ram low. Bola, dodge. Trayvine. Ram still no point, no lamp. Walk in, look for grab.
Let me build my ult. Break tunnel. Nice. Ram in the puddle, he's stuck on low.
No shield. Shooting Ram.
Keep building main.
Bap.
Listening.
Ram throwing. No form. Trayvine. Ram half. Up. Ram low.
Yeah, he does.
Ram use.
No.
Oh, he has full. Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Walk.
I'm beating out. Everyone.
Oh, CJ.
Ram no form behind. Ram back behind. Back Ram.
Keep on cart. Back.
Where are we going?
No drone top right.
Here, right here.
Yeah, club.
Go. They have tree for point.
Right.
Somebody come in and push their tree. Push their
They're so
push their
good, those two.
They're in such sync, you know, like you're gonna just hear the communication between SugarFree and Hawk. Every bubble is provided on demand. A late recontest with Tree, but they see 9. Oh, disaster for Geekay here as they go in. I don't know if they were hoping to force out a grab or something, but that felt mighty ambitious there from Geekay. Bad to worse. And Hawk, he still has his grab.
No, I mean, he's just holding on to it for a rainy day. All of the tree turns for Admiral have come up with absolutely nothing, and he's going to see the writing on the wall. He's going to make the swap. Ultraviolent's getting ready to pop out the right-hand side, potentially. Just taking the wide side to get away from Zarya, actually. Not so much about a pop window. Lenny gets the bubble, though, and UV's got to watch himself. Grab is out. Lamp is good. UV might survive. Hawk gets traded. Bowler for bowler. Chronic is stuck. Everybody is trading out left and right, but I don't think it is possible for Spacestation to really come out overwhelmingly on top of this one. Pulse goes wide for SugarFree. This is the tank stick, and that Kuffer just has to hold up in the corner. Just has to stay alive.
Ooh.
Can't. It's just you're doing it.
We'll get a few more meters out of this. Hawk's going to be back soon, and they've got a Kitsune Rush to keep this momentum going. Geekay really need Kuffer back. They really need that Annihilation. The SSG, they can be the initiators here. Wamona's on the flank with a Pulse Bomb. They see him on that side as Lep moves over to try and mark it a little bit. Need a bit of a clutch. They need 8% for Kuffer to get this Annihilation. Kitsune rushes out. They're walking away from Wamone now, trying to keep their eyes on that Pulse Bomb behind. Kuffer goes in deeper, has the Annihilation, pops it now. Lots of cleave on that one. Will get booped back by Lep, and Pulse Bomb out, but Bubble keeps Hawk alive through all of it now. Annihilation has expired, and Hawk wants to repush. Bolt on Admiral and SSG. They've softened them up here.
Oh, so soft, but Geekay hold on. And now there's no ultimates to brute force their way through until Lep gets this beat online. He's close. Lethal's hitting the dinks, but Kuffer, he's just run it in. Recall's out for Lenny. Hawk continues to receive the dinks, but that's 2 for Geekay. Make that 3, and SSG, they're just going to push it all the way over the line with huge time to spare. Looks so dicey for SSG on first point, but so many ult fights for Geekay going completely astray. Even when they trade, they couldn't clean up in the end. Oh.
Yeah, really great result from as well. And just as we were saying on Samoa, it's a great result for Geekay because it showed that they could play the Ramatra into the Zarya and win. Now with this version, with the Kiriko as well, all of a sudden, SSG commanding attack there. No deaths for CJ, no deaths for Lep. A deathless backline here. And yeah, Sugar Free 15-1, can't complain. Just real domination across the board. And that synergy, that team up between Sugar Free taking all these pulse bombs. You can see it. We saw it once from UV's POV on last point, where he's just getting a bubble tracer blink into his face all the time. So he's having to lamp early. He's having to use his shift early. And also what all this pressure is doing, it's stopping Admiral taxiing lethal around on all these flanks. He has to be there to help UV in these situations. And I wouldn't be surprised if they actually start Kiriko here on the attack, Geekay.
Oh. I'm not too sure. I feel like Cuffer, he's just trying to overcook it a little bit, trying to push too deep. Like, you can be so happy to maintain on this comp.
Just
like when you're playing
back.
the Ram with the Bap Weaver, like you don't have to push super deep, go backline, try and find all these trades because it's so hard for Orc to ever get past the Ram. And it's so difficult for Sugar Free to ever find a solo kill on the backline. But it feels like Geekay, they were trying to go deep every single time. And now they're completely changing their tact. They're going to play the Winston Lucio Kiri. Full all-in, flip the map comp into the Zarya. It's another good matchup into the Zarya, I will admit. There's no Reaper currently in play for SSG. They're only a hero swap away. So I'm not sure whether or not this really has all that much merit. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, they'll get the cart to the first corner, no problem. Bubble still going out on Sugar Free here, trying to keep them in check. But now, with the Sojin, the Kiriko, will be a little bit easier for Geekay's backline just to look after themselves. Bubble onto the high ground, but Hawk doesn't have to give it, crucially, and will actually force Kuffer back now. Looking to clear this high ground, just maintain it as well, but he has to be wary of that bubble timing from Kuffer and the boops from Admiral as they try and get him out of there.
Who had first map pick and ban? Who was seated higher?
SSG.
Okay. Alrighty now. Just holding it down for the moment, SSG. Comfortable. Geekay looking for their engagement angle. Cuffer jumps deep. No flip, but Lep is dead. They don't even need to flip onto the Winston. Lep just gets caught out in the open. A disaster here for SSG as now they have to play very far back. Lethal's getting a pocket. Sugar Free dueling with the hidden Blade of Wales, but just easy mode for Geekay as they walk it through towards the end of first point. This fight here on the choke, Cuffer can go deep. Going to be really hard to deal with Cuffer here, but Hawk, if he gets talked up on the corner, he can just walk over and trade backliners too. Kitsune Rush advantage for CJ as well. A few percent in it, but CJ, I think maybe just happy to mirror it in this situation. More pressure onto UV. Kitsune Rush comes out. CJ will mirror that one as well. Admiral is ahead in beat charge because of Lep's early death as well, so keep your eyes on that one. Ramon's going to hit the pulse bomb. Kuffer has been traded for Hawk and needs more help on point. Ramon finds it. There's the beat from Admiral. Hawk is trying to find a trade. He's too low though, and it will be Geekay taking first point. Oh, Geekay are really getting it done right now. Huge fight for them. Cuffer going down, no problem, because there's a massive beat advantage for Admiral. Lep not even close, not even in the same ballpark as Admiral in terms of charge because of that first pick. Grav, Pulse for next turn. SSG, that's their saving grace. Constantly find value with that combo and no beat to truly counter that out. Only the Suzu can get them out of dodge if it's a good grab. Geekay though, high ground position. This is an easy angle for the Grav Pulse. Lenny gets the initial bubble, swings the corner. Cuffer with a little soft jump up, got Bubble as well. Bubble's gone out onto left though, so Hawk, this is low energy gaming. Oh dear.
Yeah, just tickling them now, trying to harass Force UV back a little bit. And well, Chronic's going to hit the rail actually, so the tickle was deadly. And now without their Kiriko, Geekay, their progress is just going to be halted. You can see they're all backing it up already. And SSG will get to walk forward a little bit.
Hawk up top. Now he is charged and he will be able to keep that charge with his perk. Right click perk so powerful here for maintaining energy once you've got it. And such a powerful position too. Geekay, they push the cart as far as they possibly can for free. But real dangerous space to be walking through. Grab comes out. Ultraviolet hits the Suzu. But the Grab Pulse combo is good. And Lenny, he delivers. He delivers for those. He's going back to spawn. He's swapping Reaper.
Yeah, not a bad swap at all. Matches up very nicely into the Winston, and as much as Sugar Free famed for his Tracer, he's performed really well on the Reaper every time we've seen it from him in the regular season as well. So good hero. Maybe is some question marks here from SSG in terms of like big picture. Do you want to grab Pulse on your defense like that? You know, some of the theory people talk about with like Dragon Blade sometimes, and Sugar Free. We sung his praises, but he has been cursed. He dies before Wraith. Overclock and Primal out, and Hawk is in big trouble. Kuffer is on the chase. Beat comes out from Lep to try and keep everyone alive. Chronic's in big trouble, but he has managed to live. He nearly has an overclock as well. Yeah, they've used a lot here. They still have Kitsune Rush, but CJ can match that one. Bubble onto the point now, getting pushed back. Lep is trying to clear that Winston out, and that Winston has been thoroughly cleared. Reaper on a Kitsune Rush. Winston's worst nightmare.
Oh, I mean, that is a terrible fight for Geekay. They needed to press the advantage. They needed a kill from Lethal's clock. Lep gets that second beat, and suddenly it's all just over. Cuffer didn't get anyone off the map, and Lethal didn't find a kill with the clock before the beat came out. Real disaster scene for them. Suddenly, the Reaper can counter out Cuffer in the scrap. Pushes deep, Bubble is on, clock is out for Chronic. But what the fuck is Ultraviolet doing? TP's out into the open, instantly scalped by Chronic, and that's going to be a terrible trade again for Geekay here. SSG looking very comfortable now.
This second point has actually been
going.
all Chronic. There's been some really crucial kills on both versions of the second here to help SSG stay in this one. And now, Disruptor Shot will force Hawk back a little bit. They are out of ultimates for now, SSG, and Admiral does have a beat advantage. This is the key one, but Cuffer! Oh no. Reaper causing him all sorts of problems. Maybe it is time to get back on the ram, and this buys valuable time for SSG. Yeah. But still a beat advantage. They're closer to ults SSG, but they're not there yet.
Not there yet, I'm afraid. Oh, Admiral, this beat advantage is so important. They need to win the fight fast. Amp through, beat comes to follow. Everybody receives it. Chronic double slides back. Sugar Free TP's up top.
Lethal
he
dies?
will not die, and Lethal dies. 2 for 2 trades. But God, it's so dicey. No DPS online for Geekay. Cuffer has to clutch. They have to hit the shot. CJ gets the rush, but he doesn't use it. He's got the Suzu and the rush now, but he doesn't invest. And that is going to be Geekay edging out a miracle.
It's actually it's a 1 second difference. I don't think it was like he didn't have the Suzu. It's not in time for Hawk. Then as soon as Hawk dies, he chooses not to clutch, which is probably once Hawk dies, it's probably the right choice. But so close there to the ultimate, so close to the cooldowns to save them. But SSG. Good news, only 2 minutes left on the clock, and it's an overclock from Lethal. A beat in response from Lep, actually. SSG have a lot of ultimates, but the kite is good from Geekay, and they're probably pretty happy with that trade, actually. Now it's Kitsune Rush versus Kitsune Rush, but Hawk does have the grab, and Geekay are getting involved again immediately. Kitsune Rush flip comes out, but Admiral dies. SSG's counter flip, but grab lands from Hawk, kills that one. These trades are not good for SSG. Geekay have a bit of an opening now. Lep is going to get taken care of in the back, and they have to die on point. If Chronic could get a trade out of nothing, that'd be nice, but nothing going. Oh dear, scary for SSG.
It's scary. They do have the advantage, right? They've got the Kitsune Rush, the clock, Blossom as well. Like, really, it's SSG's fight to lose here. Cuffer will struggle to find value with the Primal, but the Hidden Blade of Wales, he's got the left side. Hawk! He's just dead on arrival!
They're all primal.
CJ finally uses the Kitsune Rush that he's been nursing since the end of second point, but the damage might just be done. Cuffer with the Primal, he's giving Chronic a ride. Cuffer will survive. Chronic's taken down by the Welsh Blade.
Sugar Free!
Spin catches both supports for Lenny. They need the win now, but the Hidden Blade of Wales, can he even do enough? The pulse onto Lep, it hits the bubble. It's still Cuffer on point, but Hawk is on now. Surely SSG spawns are good for this. CJ's going to be able to TP out. Lenny's done it with that spin.
Oh, Sugar Free has saved them there with the Blossom, and SSG will hold 30 seconds left on the clock, and all of a sudden, there is only one more push, and Kuffer is back on the Remarcher for this one. Lep and Admiral should both have beat. UV does have Kitsune Rush advantage, though, if this fight goes long, and Lethal has clock advantage. Yeah, the audio's gone. But Geekay, one more chance, ult advantage if the fight goes long.
W production. All right, Cuffer now snare out. Beat push comes through for Leopard Land. He's already dead. Sound is back on. Lethal has the clock. No Suzu, no TP for CJ. Lep is pinned to the corner. Hands are up. Admiral's 97 on the beat. He's playing live to perfection. Beat comes out. It receives Lethal as well. And Hawk will go down. SSG, they're falling by the wayside. The beat push from the beat push of doom and despair. As every time Lep drops the beat, somebody dies before he hits the ground.
Yeah.
And I mean, they keep themselves alive.
The call's good, actually, right? It's because it's 1 ult versus 3 ults if the fight goes long, and they don't quite have beat yet. So if they get that beat push, they have a great chance to get kills before Geekay's ults come online. The problem is, it's a whole lot less scary if Sugar Free dies before the beat actually comes into play there. So Geekay do extend it, and it's going to be... I mean, it's a 1 and 6 second advantage, right? Over double the time bank, but here on Rialto, it's a pretty slow first point, so that minute advantage isn't going to go too far, I think.
I mean, yeah. How much was Maymon?
23, I want to say.
Yeah.
Well, now he's...
I'd take a rocket over a Maymon, you know, like Lenny was worth it, right? Like if SSG loses, Lenny was so worth it, right? I should have taken Hawk too, because Hawk is fucking doing so much, like so much. But yeah, PK just did fuck all in their loss, you know. Hawk's gonna way outscore PK this week if they both go lowers.
Yeah, I mean, the saving grace for PK, same with Ice, right, who I have. The saving grace is they're gonna play again tomorrow, and they should at least get like I guess the equivalent of a single series win score. Unless Genji ruined my life, but
possible.
That's a problem for tomorrow.
Yeah, deal with that when we have to cross the bridge. I took Simple. Like wasting a trade on Simple was the real problem. I think that was the real issue because yeah, they only play one. It's just a quick 3-0. No points in that. Could have taken someone else. Anyway. Maymon walking over to the left-hand side. He's already got Mega Health Pack control, but Lep is beaming down on him with Lenny as well. So Maymon needs to be very careful. He will escape into the back onto the Mega. 25 seconds on the clock already. This Winston comp, it needs to come alive fast. It's hard to hold it down with the payload, but the Winston and Maymon is just dead.
That's going to have to be a bit of a quick reset. They can maybe walk forward a little bit as SSG here, see if they can find another kill. Peek forward a little bit. Admiral has got a decent beat advantage, but we're still so far away from ults. One ball 5v5 on the corner, but difficult in bits of a neutral. Yuvi's going to try and peek. Sugar Free's marking now. Oh my god, they've C9'd. Oh my god.
Brazen Ball Cuffer right now. Brazen Ball Cuffer right now. Oh, that's really bad.
That's really bad. They don't even... It was a completely fine, like, a winnable neutral, right? No odds on the board. Both comps pretty even in the neutral. And they all just... Did they not even trigger overtime or something?
I mean, they didn't touch for, like, 5 seconds.
Yeah, they didn't... Yeah, like, yeah, it just went.
That's really bad.
That's egregious. And now
they didn't get the card at all. Like, such bad meterage.
I mean, if they had got... Say they just win one neutral and they get it to the end of checkpoint, all of a sudden, a 2-minute hold on first point Rialto is super possible. But where they have to defend the payload now... I think Kufa's right to go Ram. It's worth it, but any pick...
Like, get on back.
Any ult, you know, like... Oh, yeah. And the 2 minutes does give them a chance to get these ults as well. So SSG might have just been gifted an opportunity to tie up the series here.
Oh god. That's like
it's a tilter, that one, isn't it? That's a tilter.
It's like a mental shattering C9. Like, they've done so much hard work on this map. They've clutched out in so many different situations, and then they just have the most egregious C9. Most egregious. 2 minutes on the clock. SSG, all they need to do is win.
May as well, actually.
It can be
dirty. Perked up too as well, so I can get behind the hold comp here from Geekay. It's still going to be really awkward, but in theory, they have great opportunities to punish Hawk, especially with this one. For SSG, it's all about playing slow, playing for Chronic here. They can still send Sugar Free in on his bubble timings, while Geekay trying to peek a little bit early here, looking for Hawk, but Chronic peppering them back. Full swing comes out. They have to be so careful. It's lethal. Early. It's lethal anchoring right now. Ramon's going to drop and has to ice block as well. Oh, it's scary.
Hawk is on, pushing forward, fully torqued already. Now they can start swinging back and forth. Namo pushes inside the flank, looking for a kill, but Kappa is just anchored to the payload. Nowhere to run. 1 meter to concede, so really cannot afford to leave the payload at any point. Namo once again ice blocked out, but Kappa's all by his lonesome. Flashbang, Ultraviolet flanking through the corner. Kappa pushes deep, but can't find anything, and now as his form timing expires, Hawk is going to swing with the bubble. Chronic finds lethal, and Geekay can't even touch. SSG, they even up the scoreline 1-1. Outrageous C9.
Yeah, it just turns. We talked about, you know, like Rialto being slow enough. Now, it doesn't make a huge difference for time bank when the numbers are quite low, but it does if you leave the payload fair on your attack.
Not this one. This one's too long.
Yeah, we can watch for C9 again. I think it's going to be really anticlimactic because they were just... they just don't touch it like... So yeah, Kufa doesn't get the tap here. We watch the final 10 seconds.
Play.
Kufa, I think that was a 6 seconds he gets the touch. Doesn't get the touch here. Doesn't give a touch there, I guess, either, and it just... I mean, it's right there. It's really just the other side of a wall. If he stretches out his arm, he could grab hold of it. And yeah, that's going to be
attacker's advantage,
a gift.
I don't know, JP. Does anyone feel like giving me money? I haven't panhandled like basically all day. If anybody feels like throwing some money at me, now would be a good time. Subscribers don't get ads, but you know, why would you even limit it to just $1? Like,
all right, I'm grabbing a drink while you handle those pants.
Throw some money on me, y'all. Thank you for the cents. Enjoy the race. Showbiz, thank you for the gift sub. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Lumen Sound 12, thank you very much. Showbiz Overwatch. Can we have more ads? I like ads. They're running and rolling. Last place wins, thoughts? There's no wooden spoon. Cogs B, thank you very much for the tier 1. Thanks for the 8 months. Welcome back. Yeah, I love the way you throw money. Yeah. We're so back. Cuffer might be skipping this round of marbles. Surely not. Cuffer's a man. Even if he has that one C9. Oh, Think Division 7. No, not ads. Anything but that. AfterX, thanks for the panhandling works, I guess. I mean, it does. Thank you for the $1. We're back. It's the attacker's advantage guy with the flat spell. Yeah, derpy. Not subbing so I can give you more money by watching ads. Speed. Oh, you're a champion. It's a troubling C9. It's okay. SSG had first and second map pick and ban advantage, so now Geekay get to get into their own territory. Oh, wow. This Flats emote is insane. What possibly caused him to do that? On the screen, he's seeing an announcement for a new drop set that he exclusively gets to run ads on. That's my understanding of the emote, at least. Oh, Turbo Meows, you've been slain. Felix, though, head of the pack. Until this happens. Hey, it's sort of just spinning out. You're botting out, Felix. King's Row pick by Geekay, so presumably more, maybe a tank ban to follow. They're going to play more ramp. King's Row. Have they Zarya banned yet? I feel like a King's Row Zarya ban would be... Oh, is it right to ban Zarya on Kings when you can play the ramp? I don't know. It's like more sensible to save that for something else, but they also can't have ramp banned against them or they will just lose. So it's like really important that they tank ban, and they might as well. Yeah. Wait, someone won. Your Waddles has won. Yes, Hawk 2 Overwatch. Yes, you are. Vorgadal. That's Pantone? The sneak? JTD, Aluni, Shark Bite, Ghostly, Stuck in 2010, Margin, Atarax, no more what ifs. Stewie Griffin.
I'm back.
Nice. Kings Road, Geekay pick.
Okay. You think back to the round for him? Almost definitely, right?
Yeah, I was thinking it's like, do they want to ban Zarya on Kings, or do they just protect tank? They have banned Zarya, yeah. I was wondering if there was like a more meaningful place for them to like use the Zarya ban later, but like maybe not. So yeah, just Kings Row, Zarya ban, Bat ban. It's gonna be Lucia Kiri or Lucia Wuyang.
Yeah, what do you think? Square up in the RAM mirror if you're SSG, or do they go like a Hazard or a Diva?
I think Diva's good. Diva's really good on first point. Like, if you see a team defending on RAM, usually you go for like your Diva as like a counter, no? Because you can like pull them down and take the ult.
Yeah, it's the same problem I think Nightmare ran into in the Team Liquid series though, where it's good for first point, but it gets harder on second point in particular. Maybe it's fine on third again, but like might be their best option.
My feeling was very much that like a little scared about the Zarya ban here, just because like Ram into Zarya is actually really good on this map, you know?
And think the game modes left, like push, and if you remember how the series went last week, it was pretty similar, right? And it was a Suravasa into New Queen Street, and SSG dominated on those final 2 maps as well. Obviously, Geekay, we've seen already different looks, right? No Wu Yang really from him at all. We'll see if he leans into it here with the Baptiste spam, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Kiriko from Geekay.
No, this is a complete different approach here. I feel like this Ana Weaver is real, right? Like I feel like everything Geekay's on right now could be legit. Like Winston,
it's harder on
and
attack, but yeah.
I don't know about this Weaver stuff. Maybe it's all fake.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Ram.
I think SSG's defense comp, I don't know if this is like off leaks or whatever, but like SSG's defense comp gets absolutely shredded by Winston. Like that backline, like Kiri
really
is so garbage. Yeah, like so bad versus a good dive. So I feel like it's possible that Geekay are actually just going to roll out on this. I feel like this really could have legs. And yeah, it looks like they are sticking it. Everything stays the same. No swaps from any of the supports or anything like that. Pedal down for Ultraviolet, and he's waiting for Ultraviolet to drop. Admiral might be swapping.
Maybe it was just to get UV a good position out of spawn, or like slightly quicker onto the high ground. Yeah,
he swaps to this, yeah.
Okay.
That's so yeah, Aura from Geekay.
Yeah, big pressure on CJ and Lep here as well on the back line. Going to be Kufa getting onto point early, just trying to bait someone to touch and respond. Has to bubble actually for that one and a back jump, but will farm up a decent amount of nano after this. And those nano turns are going to be particularly difficult for SSG to deal with.
Of course, stuck in 2010. Who hasn't ever burnt food? Grow up. Yeah, I mean, I thought Luciano was going to be the Aura comp, but Ana Freak has no Aura at all. Kufa in the corner, immediately forced to backstep, bubble down. But tick conceded by Spacestation Gaming. That being said, Lethal has fallen, so that's not ideal. JP, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Appreciate that.
Back jump again from Kufa here. They are a player down, and it will just be a defensive bubble, but very close in this nano timing. Nade out on point finds nothing. But all eyes on this nano and what Kufa can find with that one. CJ and Lep going to be primary targets here as well. They're starting on low ground for now, but it might be an escape towards high ground. Obviously, TP available for CJ to get away from that one. Chronic can just fly into the sky. Nano Boost is out now onto him. Jumps onto it. Forces for TP. Kufa looking for more. Forces a recall as well. The backline is very far back. They've got a lot of space from this nano, but no kills. So the retake really on for SSG, but they need to go quick.
I mean, they need the Kitsune Rush, but Hawk can just drop down, use a bit of Matrix, trade a bit of his health, and then the Kitsune Rush push will be on. Ultraviolet in trouble. Lenny's there, but Admiral finds a kill. Ultraviolet jumps onto that one. Mr. President, get down! Throws himself onto the grenade. Still a one-man advantage right now for Geekay, but they're trying to soft kite this layer out until the Kitsune Rush expires. Jump back on for Kufa now. Bubbles down on the point. Hawk trying to find the kill. Admiral with the flail is good. Forces Hawk back. Lep up top. He gets jump pack damage full. Riley doesn't push for the kill for some reason. He's lost in the source. Sugar Free back on the point now. Potentially contesting this cap, but after the recall, there will be no tap, and SSG, they give away the first one.
Give away the point, but they've got enough bodies here that they can hold forward if they want. Nade around the corner, so they're trying to clear some space, but here is Hawk to respond, trying to keep Kufa in check as well. Forces for back jump. Lep, aggressive here, still on the high ground. Hasn't Ray ready to go. Looks like they want to go aggressive as well. And this is a Ray push coming out. Admiral is going to rally, but now Ray is coming for him. Boost, I've frozen as well. Unboost, and Chronic has killed everyone with Bolan. There's no backline all of a sudden, and the Ray push, it seemed to work, but a good like trade from Lethal here is going to be painful for SSG.
It's just game losing a trade like that. Going for the Ray push in spawn is, I don't really understand the rationale, to be honest, because I think it just increases the chances of you getting traded. You're fighting away from the choke, and if you don't win completely clean, surely Geekay can muscle through the choke now. 5v4. Deep jump for Kufa, bubbles down, backline is blocked. Hawk's taking heaps of damage. The sleep connects, but they wake the sleep and don't finish the kill. Don't force the bomb. Maimone pressing forward now, double angle to shoot Hawk in the side, but cannot completely displace the Diva from the side. Oh, Maimone presses further and further forward. The clock is out. Is the Turk lethal today, Xavier?
He's looking for it, but there's nothing to shoot at yet. They're all hiding on the rooftops. All hiding on the roof. He tries to push Hawk instead, but Hawk does have the bomb if he gets in trouble. CJ TP's forward for that one as well. Leopard's in there. They're so low. Bomb is out. SSG on life support. Listening, Geekay. Double kill remake.
Yeah, nothing. Actually, nothing.
I'm hiding behind.
Genuinely insane time for a listening start, by the way.
Halfway through the backline getting remixed.
Yeah.
When you guys start walking.
What do they have? Nothing. Nothing. Favorite.
Maybe they press.
Everyone.
Give us sleep. I can nade 3, 2, 1. I nade backline.
Oh man.
Kill up here, purple.
Kill it to me. Did you Q1 to skill, Q1 to skill.
I got it. Push.
Q1.
Give it dice.
No skill, he said.
Killing Diva.
Diva dies.
Walking man. Hold man.
A bit frantic, isn't it?
Pray left side. Pray one down.
Help me right.
Fuckers.
These fuckers.
Diva on
Going. You wait once.
Yeah, I'm getting out. Are you good? Yeah. Pray on me. Pray off.
I got Juno. Oh, this one. Done nothing.
Can't kill Tracer, guys. She's like a lone right.
Yeah, Trey right.
Really easy.
Yeah, looking right. Jump Trey right.
Could have helped him right.
He can out. He blinked out.
Ready for the listening to seamlessly fade out in the middle of the fight.
Coming, bitch.
Yeah.
Pray left side. I'm flanking left
Is
side.
open for me.
The advantage left.
Yeah, you walk him in. I'm all framing.
Team 5.
Yeah. Go in.
Send me.
Diva's dead.
Carry him window. They're all above.
Trail.
Game is done, bro.
Let me.
Their comms are fucked.
1 point.
Yeah.
All looking me.
They sound bad.
Yeah. Really one. Let's be about.
Do it. I got back down.
Lethal's on Sombra.
Get up, August. Pray top right.
They're still not really good.
Top right.
Yeah, Kitty. Wait, Daxon comes. Capture Kitty.
Pray one.
Careful.
Diva right.
I'm walking. Can we go left side? Go left side right now. Come.
Yeah, TP in 2.
They're flipping
Oh,
damage.
Yuck. Sugar Free finds the opening frag onto Maimone and Geekay. I mean, they have one final turn now. A huge ult bank when the fight actually kicks off. But for now, they're just on the back step. Considering out for CJ and a bomb for Hawk. It feels like these are really early ultimate investments. Nobody's staggered here. Geekay definitely get another fight with such a huge bank. And now they have a massive advantage in ults.
SG have to fight
For
forward.
SSG.
Yeah, they got to go early. They got to try and make it as awkward as possible. We've seen it before where they've been very messy fights in these ult trades, but SSG, Hawk and Sugar Free find crucial trades onto the back line. That's going to be the name of the game from here as well. Oh, they've pre-fired lethal. Geekay have no choice but to go. They have the ultimates, but they have to rush it. They're walking forward now. Chronic with a bowler in the back as well. Yuvi's dead. No Kitsune rush. Kufa is primaling on point with Ramon, but it's just for 2 of them. They're trying to find some kills. Kufa juggles them back in. Desperate for something, but Kufa, the primal has been burnt through. Ramon finds 1 trade, but we need 4 more. And it's going to be a great hold on second for SSG.
Feels like a total loss of composure for Geekay. Like, you can hear it in the comms. They're so frustrated. They're so frantic. And then you watch these final 2 fights. Like, even when the advantage is essentially handed to them on a silver platter, Lethal's just playing main. Playing a hit scan range on Sombra. Getting picked pre-fight. No ultimates invested as they slowly scramble for the touch. Feels like everything's going wrong for them. And you can see it in the scoreboard right now. Ultraviolet is 1-7. When Ultraviolet isn't firing on all cylinders, when he isn't carrying the game, there's no hope for this team. And right now, they're really struggling. Really hard times for the backline. Lethal, UV, Admiral, the 3 of them really struggling with Hawk on the Diva, with Lenny on the Tracer, just constantly finding these trades, constantly pressuring the backliners. It's a really scary situation for Geekay to be in from here on out.
Yeah, this is really rough. Needs to be a big hold for him as well. And yeah, I think you're right. We've heard Geekay listen-ins throughout the season, and it's never really sounded like that. It felt like the start of all of those fights were a bit rushed, a bit frantic. They weren't finding the engages they really wanted, and it all just sort of fell apart. They're going to start on the Ram and the Tracer Sombra here as well. The Sombra pick feels a real weird one here, especially on the defense.
I don't know what to say about this Sombra pick, to be honest. I feel like it just enables Hawk to continue running over all of Geekay's backline, because even though the Sombra, you know, like when you're playing hit scan, you're a target for the D.Va, you're also the biggest threat to the D.Va in a lot of ways. I feel like Sombra doesn't threaten D.Va in the same way, especially not here on the intro first. Happy to be proven wrong by Lethal right now, but already triple blink in for Mamo, Chronic up in the skybox, and that's recall forced. Hawk's behind.
Yeah, he's already starting to force for point, pull the rest of Geekay back. Nair is for Sombra, body blocked in here, but Hawk might have gone too deep. The slow on his back as well. Hawk's trying to live, gets DMX as he goes to high ground as well. No trades coming, and really, Hawk, he's preserving his life for now, but what's the end game here? He's going to drop in and get himself traded. And a good first hold for Geekay, actually.
Troubling. Geekay good for it now. Hawk's gone a little bit too deep, and suddenly Geekay, they start to build up the bank. Maimone doing a very good job of just constantly contesting Chronic everywhere he goes. Not necessarily playing for the kill, but forcing the backstep from Chronic, so he cannot swing onto Cuffer. He cannot get that damage in. Hawk, once again, he's staging for the fight. He shifts right into the backline. He gets above, and he's going to start boxing people in. You can see Geekay's backline, they can't maintain their current positions. They have to move, or they're going to be pinched from behind. Here comes that pinch now, and Lethal takes a hell of a lot of damage. That's Suzu out for Ultraviolet. Now Lethal has a big period of downtime. The stomach and SSG, they've got bodies on the point.
Cancels for Hackers, Hawk regroups on it, matrices Chronic away from that danger as well, and Geekay, they're dealing with all the threats for now, but they are at a positional disadvantage. Sugarfree's had his recall forced as well. Kuffer's trying to repush for high ground. Actually, Sugarfree's in big trouble. Admiral does get that kill, and Kuffer's got Hawk boxed in here over the Mega side. Difficult position for Hawk, TP out from CJ as well, so Hawk is on the run. SSG are all behind right now, 4 people on the high ground.
4 behind, a pinch from Sugar Free, but it's a low ground pinch. You can see Geekay are trying to clear right now. Oh, Lethal's playing in main, trying to camp out the Tracer. Hits, or misses the Virus, but doesn't make much of a difference. Doesn't hack up the pack or anything for UV, and Maimone's first to fall. EMP available, he's looking for the angle, he drops it in main. CJ's hit, down he will go. Beat comes out from Admiral now, really scared to let the fight slip, and that will get them over the line, but needing to invest the beat there.
Expensive.
Guarantees a first point loss, doesn't it?
I don't, if they're not too out of it here, if Kuff can get to the Annihilation, maybe they can trade Kitsune Rush for beat. Lep's beat pushes haven't always been as deadly as they would have hoped. A lot of those have been on Zarya previously here, but maybe the D.Va Tracer beat into the backline. Great chance to find trades in all of this as well. Lethal's going to be forced to TP back. They're now trying to get an angle to clear Kuffer as well. Trying to force a few key cooldowns and get a bit of space before they commit to this one. Amp out already from Lep as they close up. It's going to be Lethal very low. They found that before anything now. Kitsune Rush from UV trying to hunt down Hawk. He has the bomb behind though. I don't know if they can get it. Ramon's died. That's no DPS now as well. Lep still hasn't used the beat. Kitsune Rush finds nothing. They're grouping up. Yeah, they're grouping up inside, but they have to go to the point eventually. There's only 3 of them. Lethal will be back soon. TP away. Beat comes through now. Annihilation is available from Kuffer if he wants to stall this out for a little bit longer, but they need to get the touch. Kuffer's walking for it now. Dies. Doesn't pop the Annihilation. And this will be the point going through SSG's way sooner or later. Just these final few plays to deal with.
It's a really solid hold there for Geekay in the end. They bled heaps of time off the clock. Their comp is okay for second, but I do feel like Lethal is very much out of place on the Sombra. Even more so now on second point, because all of the side space, all the high grounds to escape from, they've disappeared. So Hawk, Sugar Free, they're going to have such an easy time marking out the Sombra in this scene. Geekay so critical that they take 2 fights here, that they fight forward and prevent the card from pushing much past the arch. Right now, Maimone pressing forward, getting that side space so that they can fight the arch, and they are going to box SSG in on the archway. So Geekay, they have the ultimate advantage, they have the strong positions. It's just a question of how long can they hold on to it for.
Yeah, they've got the Annihilation as well, so they've got all the ults to really grind this out of SSG for a while as well. CJ's about to have the Kitsune Rush here, but Kuffer can absorb with the Annihilation. Annihilation will be popped in exchange for that Kitsune Rush, but Kuffer dies! Hawk's behind him, he's surrounded! Geekay in big trouble. They do demech Hawk here, but now Geekay, they're trying to get out. The trade will help him a lot, and it looks like Sugar Free can't find any more. Hawk is pushing forward to form it. Pulse out onto the baby. Decent kill will allow Geekay to stabilize, and EMP beat just around the corner.
Oh, so dicey right now for Geekay. They want to block the cart, but unless they can really hold on here and prevent... Oh, that's actually so critical to kill Sugar Free there now.
Back to the
cart
choke
might
now.
roll backwards a little bit. They might get 2 fights, because if the cart keeps pushing, it will be 1 fight, no matter what they do. Namon holding the flank. Hawk already pushing forward, trying to touch the cart. The cart is rolling backwards, though, so this is really important for Geekay. They hold it right here, right now. They can take a kite turn and push it back a little bit, or they can just let the cart keep on rolling back. Now the contest begins. EMP's on, looking for a target. Solo EMP on CJ. Just the most hit-scan coded EMP you've ever seen in your life. Face to face, easiest Suzu ever. Namon, no recall now. Dennis has to be careful not to be chased out. Admiral's dead with beat. Cart is moving the whole time.
Oh, no.
Lethal and Namon, they find a trade on left, but nobody's alive to touch the cart. So both DPS need to survive behind, which leaves us with the question, who's touching?
Hazard coming back for Kuffer, trying to get there a little bit quick. They have both support ops to throw at this recontest. It's going to be the DPS who need to touch first, though. They need to buy time for Kuffer to get there. Once Kuffer is there, they have the ult, but they need the first touch from Ramon. Recall is out. Kuffer is now on point. Bowler onto Kuffer. Beat comes through over the top. SSG don't have the support ops to mirror this just yet. They're backing it up. There's only 45 seconds left. SSG have to be careful to manage the time. Kitsune rush to push for kill. They're going for it as well. CJ is low. There's still no ult. CJ's going to die. Can't get away. They need to reset now, SSG. They have double support ult advantage. Hawk has jumped off the edge. One more fight. Double support ult coming up for SSG.
Oh, it's so important for Geekay to fight forward right now. Who's touching? Where is Sugar Free? Is he on second point or is he in back of main with everybody else? Because if he's in main with everyone else, Geekay, they must fight forward. They're playing back right now. Lethal's up top. He's going for the hack. He doesn't convert it. Looking for the pulse. Chronic is straight lining. He nearly gets one clipped. Lep is still alive. Over on the side, he has the beat off CJ as well. Pulse connects. No Suzu. Lep's dead with beat in the 11th hour. TP out for CJ. He still needs to hit the Kitsune rush. He drops it now. Ultraviolet under pressure. Not over yet. Ultraviolet taken down by Hawk. In the clutch, he comes alive. Kuffer taking a beating in main. He cannot survive either without the pocket of Ultraviolet. Lep's going to be back with the beat in a moment as well. And Geekay, despite a miracle pulse bomb from Namon, they just can't do it. Lep gets back for the beat. And Geekay, they drop the map. They lose the OT 4v5.
Oh, they did the hard bit. They did the hard bit. Ramon, felt like that was a map-winning pulse from him there. Kills the key target. No Suzu available. SSG under duress, having to rush forward for that touch, but they get it on. They drop the Kitsune rush, and then, I mean, poor Kuffer, right? Just stuck facing down the Kitsune rush, has to stay on point. And that's a crucial win for SSG. That's a really crucial win, because it felt like it was slipping through their fingers.
It's a series-winning moment, really, because Tennis Theory is broken.
Yep.
Now Tennis Theory is broken. ZR7 just followed me now. Ban that guy. Fucking ban that guy. Alright. October 13th, 2025, account created. Is that just like a fake zero account? What is that?
Didn't he have to make a new Twitch account recently or something?
New Twitch account, dude, I'm sorry. Why? What happened to him? Was he one of the 13-year-olds? Probably that.
No way he was once 13.
Yeah, it's a former 13-year-old probably is the issue for him.
Did you see the performance that former 13-year-old put on in that Nightmare series?
There was so much room to kite here. Like, the fact that Namon gets this pulse, I think Ultraviolet has his TP forced here. Like, he takes damage, stops taking damage, maybe he TP'd out then. And then CJ's Kitsune rush comes out, it's like really desperate. Like you said, really no room to kite, like back from cart. I feel like they had room to give, but maybe they used all their cooldowns forward, like the hit here. You can't really see so much of the fight. And yeah, in this entire fight, Lethal's done like fucking 5 damage on the Sombra. Insane. Finally, finally a hold on second doesn't result in like a hard stomp.
Yeah.
What you thanking me for, Ryan?
Was he 4 and 10? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a pretty map from UV.
Respect.
Yeah, minus. We're mine going positive. 6 for Tracer buff. 11 for CJ. 10 for Hawk. 8.5 for Sugar Free. 11 for Chronic, actually, and all of that. And yeah, as much as that was, came down to the last fight. Overtime clutch in the end with that Kitsune rush. The scoreboard very much looks heavily in favor of SSG. CJ already at 30 points. God. 25 for Hawk. Kuffer at 3. Where's Ondra when he was trying to pedal me to get Kuffer earlier? Huh? Where are you now, Ondra?
Play. Eyes on PDK. B for potential. 10 seconds on the race. I'll take a slash. SSG good for it now, I reckon.
Yeah, if you remember, cast our minds back to the series last week, it was a very convincing push, very convincing Survivor, I think it was, for SSG last week. Looks like we're going to Atlas now. Geekay's choice for last map. They will get to pick in the series. We'll send us over to Atlas now. Have used the Zarya ban already. Geekay going to be picking first. SSG going to be picking second. That's confirmation of the ban order. No surprises there. It's mostly only really Chrissy who does most of the deferring. I think potentially there was one earlier from Nightmare. Up against it, Geekay, and need a turnaround here. Remember, winner of this game qualifies for Stockholm already. Seeding is still all to play for throughout the rest of playoffs, but nice to get that one sorted out on day one, isn't it? Immediate qualification. Takes some of the pressure off. Remember as well, the third seed in North America isn't actually too bad with how the bracket looks in Stockholm as well. But all problems for the future for now. SSG just need to focus on closing it out. You think they're going to ball here? I don't know. It's going to be against the Zarya. They struggled with the Winston in the last week. Is third seed NA better than second? Yeah, I think so, because if I remember right, the third seed from NA gets you the Weibo part of the bracket. And you dodge the Korean teams for at least 2 rounds, or at least for if you win. Third seed in EMEA is quite tough. I think that puts you on the Korea 1 side here, so I think third seed EMEA is pretty rough. Alright, confirmation of our World Finals map pool as well. Don't tell Chris, but Ilios is in it. Dorado, Root, Shambali, Midtown, Blizzard World, Kings, Busan, Nepal, Ilias. Oh god, it's like the most. It's really, I think it's really rough. I think if you're a brawl heavy team here, you're gonna get Ilios picked against you every series. You're gonna get Dorado or Root picked against you every series if you don't block it. And then you're going to get a Blizzard World or a Midtown potentially thrown at you as well. Yeah. And then, yeah, you also have to worry about Flashpoint because Jumping could play Ball or something on Ball maps on Survivor as well, New Queen Street. Yeah.
Congratulations, Joey Debo. Your prize, should you choose to accept it. We're working on it.
Is Hattie a main tank? Yeah.
Ooh. Tank protect ban territory, or?
Yeah. Symmetra ban in response from SSG. We have we've seen Ramon play it and stuff before, but it feels like they've not really lent into that comp at all today. And I think Ramon's had a pretty good series, honestly, on Tracer so far, all things considered. So I can't see, are we just going to be back in a Ram versus Zarya type setup?
I think it might be a Ram v Zarya world, but now Geekay, they're cooked, right? Because map 5, Ramban's still available.
Yeah, and then what are they going to do? Winston or Ball on New Queen Street?
What's the final game time?
Push.
Yeah, I have to win on Ball. God. May God have mercy on your soul. Like, yeah, I mean, I think Tennis Theory, it's done now, really. Because even if Geekay can edge this one out, map 5 is so incredibly difficult. Versus the Zarya. Preds, not my department. Hop off it.
They could go ball here, I guess, if they're Geekay, but I don't know if now it really feels like, I don't know. I mean, admittedly, not a lot of stuff feels good, and it looks like it will just be Ram. Well, for now, Ram versus Ram, but wouldn't be surprised to see Hawk swap over to Vazaria at all here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Unless...
No way.
He's going to mirror it?
Square it up in the mirror.
All right.
Utter respect. See if SSG can
Top 10
cut the
respect
mustard in the
moments.
mirror. Yeah, this I doubt it. I doubt it. But maybe Hawk can make it happen, you know? Last time SSG played this Ram mirror, they were only struggling versus the Mei, really. Hawk was still a dominant force on the Ramatra, and SSG, their DPS are quite good for it, I will say. Geekay, they're taking a little mental reset now. Lethal's back on hit scan rather than faffing about on Sombra. So we'll see what we can get off the back of that. Is Geekay going to get the first cap for free? Yes.
Yeah, maybe. No contest at all coming through there, and now Lethal. Little dink onto Lep. Ned's just not even looking, and that's going to be an easy flip, an easy 2 kills. And SSG just never really started that fight, never touched the point, weren't aware of the flank, and these are going to be staggered deaths as well. You know, bit of a wake up here for SSG.
Let's skip to lap 5 and just put the Ram ban in the bag, bro. Like, oh my god. This is outrageous. Wait, is there a Lucio ban still available?
Yeah.
That's the counter ban on map 5 for sure, right? Like, it has to be. It just has to be. Alright, Hawk steps forward. Form timing is out. Huge damage onto Cuffer, actually. Cuffer gets the later form, but he doesn't know how to kite back from this pillar. And Cuffer's just gone and gotten himself pre-fighted. So, an absolute disaster scene here for Geekay, and it's really off the back of Cuffer mispositioning and messing up his kite too. Lethal now pushes the flank for the trade. Finds nothing. Maymone has found Chronic elsewhere. Pulse onto Hawk, actually. Can't get the block. Ultramar's traded left too, so it's a 3v3 now. UV drops a Kitsune Rush. And SSG, do not tell me.
It's overtime.
Cried. Really cried. They don't even need Cuffer to win.
No Cuffer, no problem. Yuvi's going to drop a Kitsune Rush, gets it all done. The trades there killing SSG, and really, architects of their own downfall there, SSG, and Hawk has gone on to Diva.
Oh man, alright, well, they got one Ram mirror in. It didn't go very well. Now they're over to the Diva. Let's see if I can make that one work instead. Chronic taken incredibly low. Lep has the beat. CJ with the Kitsune as well. Lep's way ahead on the beat for someone to start a few times over. Where has Admiral been all this time? Lep died twice, right? Lethal finds pre-fight pick onto LeBron though, and that is the worst player you can lose early on. Lethal is absolutely drilling the SSG frontline right now. And Lep is soon to follow. So, Lethal just does it all himself in the neutral, kills everything. CJ TP's out, but William Money,
Good Matrix. I mean, I think some of Admiral's slow beat charge might be explained by Lethal. This is... What is he high nooning? Lethal is getting taxied around the map a lot by Admiral. Lethal a very flank heavy cast, so Admiral is going to be a little bit slower on the healing probably in a few of these situations. But he has a chance to catch up the beat now. SSG do have a significant ult advantage though. Pulse Bomb will get sudoed off of Hawk now. Kitsune Rush out from CJ, and Geekay kind of really need to kite this initially as well. So SSG will just take the flip in exchange for this. Admiral still doesn't have the beat, so Geekay will slow it down for a tad at the moment as SSG who are actually creeping forward a little bit, getting Sugar Free into the backline here.
Geekay have got some bodies back over towards the point, but not committal. Pulse Bomb comes out and Ultraviolet will survive. That one doesn't throw himself onto it this time, but Lethal, he's done it again. Finds Chronic. William Money traded out, but Hawk is incredibly low on the point. Lep Ajaxes! And Hawk goes out. So that is just the worst of the worst, really, from SSG. Lep Ajaxes, when Hawk's already dead, mind you. And Geekay, I mean, they did invest B, but mental shattered after that one. Come on now.
Yeah, it's technically a 1-for-1 beat trade, but only technically. Now, as we go into their final attempt on this point, Kuffer has Annihilation and SSG only have a bowler here. Maybe a bomb if they can get to it as well, but a very difficult fight where SSG are going to be forced to touch the point throughout, which will just give Kuffer more opportunity to get value with that Annihilation, and UV is significantly ahead on the Kitsune Rush. Real difficult fight for SSG as Sugar Free gets the first tap. Triggers are overtime now, but SSG have to do so much more juggling. Sugar Free goes for another one, but he dies for that one. Hawk can get the next touch now, but Suzu out to keep Lethal alive. Hawk's lost his mech going for that. And Geekay not only get the point, but they don't even have an ult forced out of it.
No ults force, just a free cleanup. And Geekay, I mean, they are dominant here on Atlas. They're Lenny's over to Genji. Pack it up. SSG. Let's just put the Ram Band from map 5 in the bag. Just put it in the bag. Because map 4 is done and dusted. Sugar free over to Genji. Hawk on Diva. They need to go all in, but the ult advantage is just there and then some. For Geekay, Pulse goes wide. Lenny will survive that one. So, you know, the ult advantage slowly dwindles. Lethal's got to watch himself. There's no watching that as he swings too deep. Oh my god. Geekay just throwing this. Kitsune Rush is out now. Ultraviolet will go down to Chronic as well. And that's 2 ultimates for 0. As SSG just win the neutral. I'm crying.
Yeah, none of these fights going the way you expect it. Kufa will anchor point for a while now as well before going down, just denying the flip as long as they can. But now SSG right back in it apparently. Now the Genji swap was the key, I guess, or maybe just some gifts from Geekay. Annihilation retake, but this has given CJ time to get the Kitsune Rush online, which is a pretty even ult trade here. If Geekay want, they can maybe just try and start with High Noon, force the Kitsune Rush, maybe get a bit of a later Annihilation.
Oh, they need a quality Annihilation here from Copper. Right now, High Noon again. Goddamn lethal High Noon.
Where are we going?
Where are we going with this? Oh, nearly finds Chronic, actually. Bit of serendipity there. Chronic actually swings right back into lethal. Will go down. 1-for-1 trades. Flashbang connected, though, and CJ will take down CJ. Quality Annihilation on board as Maymone takes down Sugar Free as well. Admiral will be traded out. There could be some implications there because now Lep, he's going to be a lock. Oh, Hawk loses suit late. Money, what are we doing? Get back. Nearly dies to the bomb there, but Lep is a bit ahead on B charge now. That could make all the difference with the ultimate swinging online. Lethal's back over to Sombra. No.
It's reverse sweepable all of a sudden, and now Admiral desperate for this beat charge here. SSG walking in. They have time for this retake as well. Plenty to work with. Hawk's trying to clear a little bit of space. There is a Tracer behind, though, and Chronic has swung in deep here. Little headshot bolt onto UV as well. Going to repeat this angle as well. Looking for UV again. Kufa's got eyes on this one. Now Tracer behind him. Chronic's in big trouble here. Sugar Free's going to get hacked as well. Hawk's going to be able to clear that one. Leopard goes down. Or Lep kills Admiral as well. 1-for-1 trade. It's free. It's just trade for trade. No supports alive for Geekay, though. They're trying to hang on to point now. Lep just have the beat if they need it. Kufa walking onto him. Lots of damage, and they will be able to retake it without using any of the ults here.
Yeah, only a bowler shot, so SSG now they've got Beat and Blade for this final turn. Touch should be fine. Cuffers over to the Winston, then back over to the ramp. Just a bit of fast spawn tech. Double support ultimate for Geekay. EMP later in the fight, but Lethal really struggles to play Sombra 76 versus this matchup. Lenny's playing forward on the choke. Oh my god, he's fully invested. Pulls the blade, gets snared instantly. Beat is out. Lenny tries to slip away. Counter beat from Lep. Oh, UV goes down. Doesn't get the Kitsune Rush online. Suddenly it's Lenny on point. No deflect and no dash. They might be able to find a kill here, but Cuffer just trying to play life, can't get it done. And SSG, high tempo plays. Looked a little bit rocky there for a moment, but they get it over the line. Lethal's on Sombra.
Crucial pick there onto UV. Stops that ult advantage swinging the way of Geekay, and SSG have got themselves back into this one here. I think you might be slightly ahead. Can I give you some numbers? Maybe a half second. 31, 30, 29, 28. 27. Beautiful. All right, Kitsune Rush advantage for UV as they come through here. Hawk has the bomb. A lot of pressure onto UV as well. He drops that Kitsune Rush. Lep has gone down in this push, as has Sugar Free, and UV will survive all of it. Chronic lurking around for a trade, but nothing doing, and Hawk has reset off the map to avoid getting staggered. And that's a pretty efficient one for Geekay. 1 ult, fight 1, first cap going the way.
Sugar Free back over to the Tracer now, so Lethal, it's going to be an EMP and swap situation. Are they able to contest here? No way, right? Only one on point. Copper holding quite far forward. Sugar Free, oh, he's going to get the touch, you know? Gets over to the point, clips Admiral, forced to use
Hawk's
recall, but now Hawk ping-pongs on and Hawk has the bomb. And Admiral's now wall riding with death. So low, gets taken down. EMP is out now for Lethal. Where are the kills? There are no kills. They get a bomb. Ah, get off Sombra. Put it in the fucking bag, because that is an egregious loss for Geekay.
Egregious for him as well. And I've got bad news, because after resyncing, I then just buffered again. So let me give you some more numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7.
All right. I promise I'll keep it in sync this time. CJ has Kitsune Rush advantage now, ready to go. And a great opportunity for SSG to get back into this one. Swinging onto it. Lep's in big trouble, though. Needs to be careful. Ramona's on the hunt. Kitsune Rush comes out from CJ here. Kufa is 1 HP. Just goes down. Overrun by that one here. And it will be an easy conversion of that one. There's still a Tracer behind, but it's SSG cleaning it up. and they're right back in this.
It's unreal how, like, on the hit scan, half of all these fights, Lethal has killed, like, 3 for 1. He trades a 1 for 1 in a fight, and then he decides he has to play Sombra because he can't live. Like, he didn't trade 1 for 1 in the moment, you know? Like, he didn't swing and get a kill. Bowler's out now. Pulse is out as well, but Ultraviolet first to fall. Flip being threatened, but does not go through. And Admiral, he drops the beat, he gets it online. Hawk's lost suit, so this could just be Geekay overwhelming the point here. Bowler comes out. That's not Bowler, I'm losing my mind, but Hawk loses suit, and suddenly it's really hard. Annihilation from Copper. Beg for a refund, mate, because that was overzealous. Now, with no Annihilation, Geekay, they're not out of this. They can still do it. Kitsune Rush, EMP, but I need eyes on Lep. I need to see Lep with a game-winning or game-losing beat drop.
Yeah, it's still a great opportunity here for SSG. The beat push, so dangerous in these situations. Lethal, 20% off that EMP for now as they go into this. SSG need to win this point to keep themselves alive in this map, and Lep has the beat, ready to go. UV Kitsune Rush available. EMP going to be up very soon. Lep looking for his timing to go. They swing round the corner right now as well. Lep's going through. EMP is available. Hawk has found out. I don't think he knows about it. Beat push comes in anyway. Kitsune Rush in response. EMP over the top. Lep in big trouble there, but Suzu does a lot of relief for damage. EMP, no kills just yet. They do find Chronic in the end. Pulse Bomb out from Ramon finds nothing, but Kuffer's been traded on point. Still all to play for. 4v4 for both teams here. Pulse Bomb from beyond the grave. Still trades even, but Hawk is on point here. They can just anchor around him. He's Matrix in his backline here, and now Hawk can go clearness. Sombra out, chases Lethal. Lethal 1 HP. Admiral also low. They're juggling it, and Kuffer is back on ball. They're not giving it up. Kuffer slams on point. They're turning onto Kuffer now, trying to force him back. CJ nearly has a Kitsune Rush. Admiral nearly has beat.
Oh, so close for both, but the beat's a little bit behind. CJ needs this rush online, looking for a little bit more healing, a little bit more damage. SSG have the cap at the moment. The Kitsune Rush comes out, so desperate to touch. Hack comes out onto CJ, but no kill converted. Now the beat drops, and he gets it on all 5 members. Geekay Esports, they're pushing forwards. Everybody is boxed into a corner, but there's no kills off the beat. Hawk chasing after Admiral. UV TP's behind to save his life. Somehow, some way, 5 players are alive with both teams. Shooting for he gets it. Slammed into the air by Copper. Huge overshield transfer as well. Push back onto the point now, but Lep is 90% on his own beat drop, and Mainline's gone down. It's the worst of the worst for Geekay, as they haven't found the kills, and Lep might just be able to greed the beat. Lethal finds the trade, drops the beat anyway, so there that one goes. That should be Geekay cleaning this one up, but God, it's not coming easy.
Not coming easy, and there's a Suzu onto Kuffer as well. They still need his final kills as Lethal's still getting the touch. They're trying to focus him down now, and Kuffer's getting the touch behind. Lethal will get traded out. More people coming back, actually. Kitsune Rush for UV. Geekay are not done yet. Hawk flies into the backline. Suzu finds a way through the Matrix. Ramon with an important trade as well. Chronic trades it right back, but Ramon's found too. He's recalled as well. Looks for the Pulse Bomb of a baby. Can't find it, but it's on the floor and gets the kill. Ramon dies to bomb. It's not done yet. Mines come out. 2v2 on point. Kuffer is 1 HP. Sugar Free can kill that one. There's Mines on point. Sombra is back. Lethal's there. Lethal's found the kill. Geekay have got control of a point, and Geekay, they might just win the map here and now. SSG have to rush this last recontest.
EMP for the final touch here. Lethal set up for it. He's sitting in stealth. Stroking it. EMP lands and no touch. SSG. What a fumble. 5v4 with the beat. And still Geekay clutch it. Unbelievable balls to keep on ulting into that fight. Ultraviolet, it's like 3v4. He's half HP. He drops the Kitsune Rush. He lives. He finds kills. He gets traded out in the end, but damage well and truly done. Scoreboard. Oh. Hawk, what can he do? Maymon is actually going crazy this series as well.
Yeah, that's a W Ramon if I've ever seen one, really. 26-4, back on the Tracer, and at his best in a crucial game. And that's Geekay sending us to map number 5. What else? Whenever these top 3 in North America meet, it's always a 5 mapper apparently. But we're here for it.
I mean, now the Ram Band though, dude. Like, it's the map 5 Ram Band. Oh.
Where are we going? Was it New Queen Street or Esperanza?
Esperanza's more Winstonable, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it should be New Queen Street. And then Kuffer either plays Ball or just Winston.
Yeah. New Queen Street, you play Zarya into Ball. What do you ban from Geekay's side to enable the Ball? Because like I don't think that Zarya is just like clear-cut counter.
They've used the Kiriko ban already, right?
Yeah.
Lucio?
Does it help them though? Because I think Lucio's the obvious.
If they
one,
play
like, into
ball.
left, you know.
If they play ball, it does. Or like ball or Winston, right? Or maybe not Winston, but if they play ball and then play like Weaver Kiri or something, or Wu Yang
Weaver
Kiri. But
I don't know. I just think there's no good answer for them, right? Like they kind of want to play the Lucio too.
yeah, I could play Brig Weaver, but again, that doesn't feel great for Admiral Weaver.
I guess just the Lucio ban is just really valuable versus the Zarya in general. To,
Like especially on because it's new Queen
stop
Street
the
as
Zarya
well,
from
right?
pushing.
Like how does he move around the map? And if Lep goes Juno or something instead, well then Wamon and Kufra will just have a field day with like a Juno Kiri backline, you know, or something.
Yeah.
So
okay, I reckon
it's
yeah.
like a bold
Lucio ban
choice
has
because
to
it's
be it, right?
awkward, but I think the Lucio ban is big for him there.
Yeah.
Should we take a look
Alright.
at some points?
You can roll up a marble perchance.
Wamon with a 9. Oh, Wamon
Like-
is feasting. Oh, let me quickly drop a play before we look at the rest of these numbers.
1 minute to race, everybody. Gonna slam an ad break too, out of respect. I like Crispy.
Keep it respectful.
Yeah, respectful ad break coming at you live.
7 for Lep, 7.5 for Hawk. 1 for Chronic. Yeah, Wamon's a big winner though. Wamon's already at 30.5 points, 31.5 for CJ. A classic map 5 merchant CJ always does well. 32.5 for Hawk. 25.5 for Lep is pretty good. UV20, Admiral 20, 12.5 for Lethal, 7 for Cuffer. What if SSG banned Tracer? No, I feel like it's...
Oh, they banned Tracer.
Oh, they do?
So Chris went... Did Chris go second ban?
Yeah, I think Chris deferred. Chris deferred, and they went first and banned Tracer. He bans Ram in response.
Same as last
Oh, wait,
map
no.
5?
Wait, no, now this graphic says SSG went first.
Well, this graphic's wrong, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon this graphic's just wrong.
Because that would also
they're-
imply SSG banned Tracer
yeah,
and
they are
Geekay banned
unfortunately
Ram.
still working out the format, but yeah. Matchroom says Freya. Says
Yeah.
Redini. That's probably just like a data entry error, right? Like Freya's nonsense.
Yeah, a few people have mentioned the idea of just playing Venture or something, but I don't know. I feel like Wamon, you just keep him on Tracer in this situation.
I mean, they can play... They play Sim?
Yeah, they could play Sim.
I don't know.
Just like a Sim Ram. Or they can't Ram actually, can they?
No, Rams.
Yeah.
Wait, it is a Freya ban? Is this real?
Okay, wait. But then Chronic's just going to play Sojourn or something, right? It feels pretty unimpactful.
That's crap, no? Like, what? Who cares about a Freya ban? Just play Cass. Like, they're playing Zarya.
Yeah. Also, if you're gonna play Ball or Winston or something instead, is for Freya not almost... Unless they want to play Winston and they
the
feel like
Tracer ban seemed a lot more reasonable. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I don't know, because the Ram is banned, right? They're not gonna square up in a ground tank mirror necessarily. So the Sim isn't something they're not gonna play. But I don't know.
I reckon the Freya ban's a lie. Like, I reckon the graphic showing a Tracer ban, like, that's got to be right, you know? Like, it just makes sense. Like, DK always uses a Tracer ban personally, like, every time.
Yeah, but do you not think last time when they banned the Tracer, it almost caused them more problems? Like, if they want to play Winston or Ball or whatever, the Tracer is more valuable to them in theory, right?
True.
I mean, I know it's kind of central to the way SSG play as well, you know, because they bubble sugar-free in all these situations, so it does disrupt their playstyle a lot.
Yeah, but, like, you can just play, like, Zarya Reaper, Zarya Genji.
Yeah.
You've got a world record marble, by the way. Joshua Bag, 97. Class.
If you ban Tracer, can you play Lu Wu? I still feel like it's like more possible, but I'd still worry into the Genji as well. Like just a bubbled Genji still causing a lot of the sort of similar problems out of it all.
isn't the Hidden Blade also just playing really well? So why ban Tracer? That's also true. I don't know.
I think if you're right, if a Frey ban is real, I think you're right, Apolly. Now it will just be like they feel it's too good into the Winston.
I think it's real.
Yeah, so they want to play
the
Winston here.
Protect you.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, dude. Lucio ban to shut down Azaria, play ball, play double flex.
That's what we were
Try and
suggesting.
get the surround. Yeah. But no, completely different approach. But now, like, Zarya, Cass, just...
Yeah, that'll be what they'll play, won't it? Zarya, Cass, Tracer. And then Chronic can become the sort of primary target here. It will just be Kiri Lucio again, you have to imagine, from SSG. And Geekay also going to run Kiri Lucio too.
To be fair, this matchup, like Winston Lucio Kiri versus the Zarya comp on Rialto was like really close, right? Yeah. Like C9 levels close. So maybe we're too critical of like them forcing this matchup, given they actually had pretty sick results on it. So
yeah,
really,
with the Ram ban, what would be the better alternative as well, right? Given what Geekay want to play, so maybe it is just the best they can do to enable their comp. Early bubble comes through and pressure onto Lethal as well, but he gets pocketed through all of that. Slide to the opposite side here. Another bubble comes through, all being sent onto Sugar Free too, but Lethal finds the crucial opening shot and a second one too. Two for Lethal when it matters, and that will be first fight quickly over to the way of Geekay.
No trades at all. Lep immediately gets his head ripped off by Lethal, and you can see very aggressive positioning now as they're peeking spawn. Instant Reaper swap though from SSG. This is what wasn't really coming into effect so much on Rialto, that Lenny was having trouble, but this time around with no Freya in play, it's gonna be much harder to avoid Lenny. Cuffer really asking the world of him to play the Winston versus the Zarya Reaper right now, and we need carries from UV, from Lethal, from these players that aren't named Cuffer, because it's gonna be so difficult for him to have agency from here on out. Geekay have huge meterage right now, and they're playing wide. They're trying to avoid a good angle, but Cuffer jumps deep. They're gonna get checkpoint off this.
Wow, that's a huge... That's for nothing as well. Lethal's going to hit a dig onto Chronic too. And yeah, CJ falls over, and SSG, they're just collapsing. Sugar Free gets one trade, but Hawk's going to get traded. Lethal pushing forward. No way out here for Lep as well. Sugar Free should be able to get back to spawn, I think, too. But this is a horrendous start from SSG, and the map's almost gone. It's going to be a Diva swap from Hawk already. Sugar Free back onto Tracer.
Already over 6-7 meters, double swap from Hawk and Lenny both, but so many meters on the board. Now Geekay, they have all the ultimates to just snowball through. Look at this, Kitsune Rush, and there's 20% deficit for CJ. Hard push up through main. Even if they go right, which they will, because Lethal's found left for a third time, they can keep pushing here. Everyone's stuck behind the car. The Turk rips the clock. Turk is not lethal today with these clocks. My God, what a terrible overclock.
Yes, shades of the high noons from some of the previous maps. They'll gain a few meters out of it at least, a consolation prize, and now CJ has Kitsune Rush advantage. Yeah, it's a gigantic lead. This map might just be over.
Oh, that's primal.
Yeah, Kitsune Rush around the corner, pushing for it now. Kuffer is in big trouble actually here. Yeah, 88% will fall in the end. A little bit. Did the screens go black for you, or is it just me? Now, Apple's in big trouble. All right, they will stabilize here, SSG, but really could be a damage is done situation. 120 meters for nothing.
I mean, we've seen comebacks from 120 meters before. We all watched Fury let the worst series slip ever versus Nosebleed. Namon in the back, getting ready for an engagement. Beats available for Admiral. Lep is still 3 minutes down, does not have the beat because of all these picks from Lethal. Cart's moving though for SSG, so it's really important for Geekay to start posting meters. Beat push comes through, Chronic slides away. Pulse is enormous, Maymon finds 2. Xavier's 3 seconds ahead of me, CJ goes down. 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45,
it just
44.
Works.
Pulse!
Yeah, what a pulse. And Ramon continues his hot streak. Has looked like Geekay's best player. Delivers again in this crucial map 5. Remember, winner of this map 5 goes to Stockholm. And SSG, that ticket, it feels so far away now. Kuffer has a Primal ready to go in spawn. SSG, they do have ult advantage. Primal is popped now. Chronic has the overclock to try and respond to that one here. They're holding on to it, and Kuffer has just been sent packing with that one as well. So big win for SSG in terms of the economy, but they need to start stringing a few clean fights together here. They've got a long way back.
CJ!
CJ
gets picked the fast pop. Chronic rips the clock now, trying to trade it. Sugarfree hits the pulse bomb as well, so the trades are favoring SSG, but they need clean fight wins if they want to get back into this series, because everyone for Geekay has a close spawn. Admiral and UV, they're going to respawn on the same way. And Hawk has to, that's 3 ultimates for SSG. That was only Primal for Geekay, and the Primal was wank.
Yeah, I mean, the 3 ults they used had nothing to do with that Primal. They just had to use 3. Now Kitsune Rush versus B, and a very reasonable looking situation for Geekay, and they're going to get the clock partway through the fight as well, so if Lethal gets to that one, that could be the final layer in this onion. It's going to be a jump onto high ground for Kufa. Swings round here with Lethal, and it's SSG trying to pivot and flip the map right now. Kufa goes in, bubble onto Hawk to force him back. Lep down to half HP. Hawk's lost even more HP, actually. They've stolen the robot, and Hawk is too low to contest. Slide onto the high ground. Chronic has a rail, body shot onto Lep. Now they will both be okay. The SSG have to go get this cart back. They will force a back jump out of cover, but here is the overclock. Hawk's trying to mark that one. Beat in response from Lep. Kitsune Rush comes through. Not everyone gets the beat. Big trouble here. Lethal goes up. Kills Lep for it as well. Hawk's desperate for the trade, but the Suzu is good from UV. Lethal was getting all the pocket, and he is just the main man for Geekay here. Hawk is half HP underneath, gets the Mega, but the robot is moving away still. Kitsune Rush to turn this one. UV is 1 HP in there. Sugarfree does get the kill as Kufa goes in. Hawk is going to get demexed and have to reset as well. And SSG, they're starting to win fights here, but I mean, Lethal still wants to stay in. He slid onto the high ground here. He's going to fight him. Chronic kills Admiral. Lethal trades Chronic as well. And I mean, SSG are winning these fights, but it's not clean. They're getting no meters out of this.
Are they winning these fights? They're having to spend ultimates every time, and they're not even coming out on top. That was Kitsune and Clock for Rush, but they don't even get meters. Name own. He's continuing to take the card. I mean, the scrap just never stops. The trades continually come through, and if you trade on push, you might as well not be taking the fight. Name own now, ready for a pinch. He has the pulse bomb. He spotted a target up top. Sugarfree takes the mega health pack early, but recall's forced. The hidden blade, he's coming online. Lenny's used every blink and his recall. Kufa can chase. There's a beat push available for Admiral. DK, they're getting ready to go up on high ground right now. They're just maintaining their position, biding their time, but they should go fast because Chronic's about to have the clock. Ultraviolet's gone down to nothing at all. Lethal hasn't received the beat either. It's a true ultimate blunder here from Geekay Esports. As they push deep, they find nothing, and instead they find themselves traded. It is really starting to look like Spacestation could cause a comeback with ult fights like this. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Wimone gets the trade. He goes for a pulse bomb afterwards as well, but doesn't find anything. And SSG finally gaining some meters. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to keep their chances of qualifying for Stockholm today alive. Obviously, they're still lower bracket. And the ult situation's looking kind of favourable. Chronic's going wide with this clock here. Kufa will have a primal, but Lep dies for that one. Now CJ's had to Suzu out, and again, SSG just can't get any meters. It's Lethal who wants to go first now. Clock is out. SSG on the back foot. They're trying to hide round the corner. Pulse bomb trade from Sugarfree is good. Chronic dies, though. Didn't pop the clock in all of that. Kufa has primal as well. Drops it on 1 HP. Looking for a trade into the back line here. Hunting down the Tracer. The cart is moving in their favour. Kufa does get in that one as well. Nearly jumps back into the bomb. He's 1 HP. Gets out of there as well. Hawk pushing for the kill, but the bubble allows Geekay to stabilise.
Kufa jumps deep again. Kitsune rushes out for Ultraviolet, but Kufa needs to be so careful. He's going to be absolutely nuked by Hawk. Slide on for Chronic. He's doing all the damage in the world to Kufa, but somehow Kufa survives. Ultraviolet face to face with everyone, and he will go down at the end. Both support's dead now for Geekay, but crucially SSG, they were able to take that fight while denying the close spawns. Hawk pops the bomb and then gets on the cart absolutely at the last second. And SSG now, they finally have a fight where they're going to get some meters. They're going to be able to really threaten the checkpoint here. Beat versus no ultimates but a pulse bomb. Their life is in your hands, Lep.
Need to convert this one. 2 minutes left on the clock, and we are gaining meters. Single digits at the time, really. SSG need a big swing in this one. They need a clean fight off this beat push to stand a chance at coming back in this map. Wimone is behind already. Recall has been forced as well. Lep swinging out left-hand side, looking for their chance to commit. Lethal there, sends the beam, goes wide. Kufa has dropped the bubble. Is this the opening they need? They can't let that robot go. Hawk is going to swing now to clear window. Swing on the other side as well. Wimone's had his recall force. There's a timing now, I think, if they want to go. Wimone is back. They're trying to chase for Winston. Kufa's 1 HP. They might get it for free. Now they just need to worry about trades. Pulse bomb out onto Hawk. He has the self-destruct, though. He can get back into mech. They haven't beat it. This could be the big win they need. That's checkpoint max, and there's 1 minute 20 seconds left, but it's on.
Don't call it a comeback, but it's so comebackable right now for Spacestation Gaming. They have the beat advantage. Admiral, he's close. He should have it in time. Going to be too hard for SSG to leverage that advantage, but really it's 2 fights at this stage. Lethal swinging wide, Chronic a little bit behind on the overclock, but Geekay, they're not blocking the payload. Finally, Cuffer drops down. Instant bubble force. Beats available for both Lucios now. Railgun is wide. Beat pushes out. Better beat for Admiral. Everyone survives. Lep is low. Has to backstep. Back jump for Cuffer. He's half HP. Snare comes out. Catches nothing. The clock is out. Will the Turk be lethal this time around? He lands a shot onto Lethal. The Kitsune rushes out for CJ. Over. Lethal swings for it, but still finds nothing. Primal's available now for Cuffer. All out of steam for SSG. They've used all of their ultimates. Cuffer's on. He rips the Primal Rage. Chronic slides into the slide post. Can somebody kill Chronic? Where is he? Down goes CJ. Primal Rage is on. It's final fight territory now, and Chronic is dead. If Hawk loses his suit here, the game will be done. Where is Lep? Where is Sugar Free? These players need to survive and touch. Lep goes down. Cuffer chases him out, and it's all on the final members of SSG to stagger a touch and clutch an OT.
Kitsune Rush available for UV as well. Geekay so close. They've got the ult advantage to convert in this final fight. They just need no disasters. Touch will come through from Sugar Free at the end. Immediate recall force. They need Hawk to take over Touch. Hawk can take over Touch. He's anchoring point now. Kitsune Rush from UV now. They are just focusing down Hawk. He's in such big trouble as well. They need to keep it contested. Sugar Free dives on. Hawk's gotten away somehow as well. Lep's in big trouble behind. Recall has been forced. Sugar Free is dead, but Payload's moving away. Chronic 10 HP takes over for Touch. Pocket on high ground. He has the clock, but Lethal shuts him down immediately. Now it's Lep getting the touch, but CJ is so low. Desperation from SSG, trying to keep their hopes alive, but they cannot. Geekay have qualified for Stockholm.
Geekay going to Stockholm. SSG down to the lower bracket, fighting for their lives versus NTMR next week. The Hidden Blade of Wales comes alive when it matters most.
What a series.
Oh, I took Sugar Free this week, but I should have taken Hawk. God, he's just Mr. KD, really.
Honestly, that map was really winnable if they didn't concede 120 meters within 2 minutes. You know, like how close was, like 90% of that map was neck and neck. It was just the first 2 minutes where we conceded 120 meters. That caused big issues, I think, for SSG.
Brutal.
Oh.
Brutal. Turk is lethal here.
I mean, Lethal was actually good for it, except when he popped the clock.
First ult.
Yeah.
To get a single ult kill, like,
yeah,
the one time he lined up a kill. He got most of the headshot, and then someone else killed after he died. Like, I just didn't see any highlight reel moments. But William Money, holy
player
shit.
of the match, yeah, huge performance there, yeah.
How is that a highlight? He killed no one. I mean, you'll have to ask the producer, Cruz.
It's also not our department.
Yeah. It's not my job, and at this point, I'm starting to think it's actually nobody's job to select the clips. Like when I saw that Fixer clip, like the laggy Fixer icon wall clip in the highlight reel today for the playoffs video package, it's like, are we serious right now? Like, are we actually serious? Like, we've had an entire stage to take the clip out where it's 2 FPS. And it's still just in the I just can't believe it.
Well,
OWC Esports ENB Gold or whatever theory. Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching.
None of this is real.
None of this is real. It's illusory. Like. DJ Lep might be the greatest North American supporter of all time. Speed him. Yeah.
People are quoting the Hawk interview. Any NA tank playing? Yeah, I don't know if this was quite the best illustration of the modern NA tanks having a mechanical edge over the older tanks. I don't think that was
All right.
We can
get
look
an
at
ad break going. Ad break, interview. Let's get it.
All right, new Queen Street points. It's going to be no surprises, but Wamona's the biggest winner. 6.5 for him. Lethal with 6 as well. Kuffer with 5. Admiral 4. 1.5 UV. 5 for CJ in response. 5.5 for Hawk. 4 for Sugar Free. 4 for Chronic. Minus 2.5 for Lep on that final map. And now if we look at the totals, the big winner is actually Hawk. 38 points for Hawk.
Yeah,
Ramon with 37. So really respectable there. Who's next? Maybe actually... Oh, CJ 36.5 as well. Very big score. Chronic 27. Sugar Free 25. Lep 23. Actually better fantasy scores on the side of SSG, but not the result where it matters. Admiral 20. Lethal 18.5. And a 12 for cover. Yeah, only 16 deaths in a total of 5 maps for Wimona, and 93 and 16 for the series. Comparatively, Sugar Free almost double his deaths, 111 to 33.
Let me hold an interview.
Yeah, that's a big one for him.
Wow.
And one of those deaths is a blink into a self-destruct. You can't win them all, but you can win enough of them. 111.5 points from one game. Yeah, I feel like some people have really capitalized off that series. Can someone stab me in the eyeball because I think that will hurt less?
Look in the group chat.
Oh, looking in the group chat. It's a wine night.
Let's go work tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's still a wine. You can have a glass of wine while you work.
I'm missing Japan slop already. I mean, I'm missing the income that came from it, to be honest. Like, already spent all the money I earned in the past 2 months.
Some insight on how the series went from his
Here we go, son.
perspective. Kafa,
Oh,
first of all,
interview.
of course, congratulations. You guys booked your tickets to Stockholm, but it doesn't end yet, right? You still have to grab that title of the region in this very playoff. Let's talk about how you got it done, though. This was a rematch. You guys just played them last week. This one went SSG's way. Did you make any changes in your approach for this week's match? How did you feel heading into this one? How do you feel right now? Just run me through your thought process.
That win felt insane. Like, we really needed that. I can't lie. I think this stage has been like super rough on like everyone. Like, we've been, just not able to replicate our success, and just, I don't know, like a lot of issues. And we played a lot of the Wu Yang comps before the patch, and we were pretty confident that was going to work. We didn't really get any tests, like true tests, until like the last 2 or 3 weeks of regular season. So it was kind of hard to get a grasp on how effective it was actually going to be in matches. And then when the patch changed and we lose that, it kind of made us pivot back to, like the more traditional comps. And I think we're like the best on those comps, but like we just needed like a little bit of a confidence boost. And I think like Suravasa was like the turning point in that series.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a map where you guys, just took them head to head in like a lot of these deathmatch battles, and started to look a lot stronger, playing around the Lucio Kiri styles, as you said. I'm interested now, looking ahead to Stockholm, thinking about international rematches. I talked with Tree about this after Liquid just qualified, but I'm curious from your perspective, is there like one of those teams internationally that you really want to face off against, maybe as a rematch or as a first-time opponent?
It'd have to be Falcons. I think we had a really heartbreaking loss to them, map 5, in the quarterfinals of EWC. And I mean, that was like a pretty horrible feeling, losing that game. So like, we just want to get revenge on those guys specifically. But I mean, we want to do well internationally. And if we verse them, then, hopefully we come out on top.
I know we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves talking about the World Finals, because you still got to close out the Stage 3 playoffs. Yeah. But I'm actually kind of intrigued myself there. Like, how do you view yourself compared to EMEA and Korea right now? And I know we're looking ahead very far, but what do you think you have to practice and get prepared on ahead of the World Finals?
We're just gonna like iron a few things out, to be honest. Like, I mean, we had like a few days to change our comps completely from what we've been playing the entire stage, and we still won. So I think we're still like insanely confident in our ability to compete. And yeah, hopefully we just keep playing the same way we did towards the end of that series, heading into the next few matches, and get the 3-peat. That's the goal for now.
Right on. Well, we stay entertained every time you guys take to the server. So thank you so much for all you've shown today, and best of luck in your upcoming matches.
Thank you very much. See ya.
That was the last game of today. We're going to be having the lower brackets from both regions tomorrow, where obviously SSG, Nightmare going to have to face off. I think it will be Nightmare against Sakura and SSG against Team Z, where once again, Peace's life will be on the line.
How many times can this guy's life be on the line? Realistically, like, the buck has to stop somewhere.
Like, you know,
if his life was on the line last time, how is he alive to play the match this weekend? That's what I want to know. Like, really.
You know, he said, it really caught me off guard while I was recording an interview, but he dropped a, they play like their life is on the line while we were talking about something, and it just threw me, because I was talking to Moby Dick, and I just wasn't anticipating a life is on the line, you know? It really caught me. Now, the two people I've heard saying this last were Peace into Moby Dick.
I mean, it's the big two.
Yes, I mean...
Kings of the English language.
Yeah.
All right. Who are we giving these viewers to?
Who are we giving these viewers to?
Frogger. Definitely Frogger.
Oh, you're frogging it?
I'm frogging it. Frogger's hit me kind of recently, so Frogger can have my measly amount.
Well, we probably should do a play. It seems reasonable enough that we can get another marbles in, given this is a pretty good bedtime.
Oh, it's bedtime theory, but guys, if you're going to bed, or guys, girls, non-binary pals, the whole nine, look at that playlist, the bedtime theory playlist. I need to plug my goddamn coaching channel because I'm so close to the monetization. I'm so close.
These coach slop streamers.
Bye, Pirate. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Kenji viewer. Yeah, I had to say it. Just, you know, you don't have to watch the coaching video, but watch the coaching video so that I get those watch hours. I'm literally like 200 coaching.
Watch is in quotation marks here.
Yeah, I'm 200 watch hours away. Like, I'm going to get the goal, to be honest. I think like one singular plug is enough to get me over the line, but like, do me a solid. Bye, Pirate. Hi, Pirate. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow for high stakes games.
Elimination day.
It's just like, it's elimination day, but despite the stakes being really high, they're probably like some of the more predictable matches.
What if Genji win the whole thing?
See you tomorrow.
he's having none of it. This guy's left for TeamSpeak. All right. Are you actually streaming, Sojo? Because I did dono all your message the other day, unintentionally. So you can have them if you want. Long maps. Should we go community? You're not? Okay. I'll respond to you afterwards as well. What am I doing? What am I doing? Which map are we going to? Unk said TeamSpeak? What do you? We're quite literally on TeamSpeak. This isn't a bit. We bought a TeamSpeak server. There's no bit to this. We just wanted a better voice server. Why not Discord? It was arse. If you were here last week, when me and Unter were passing back and forth, if you were watching on my stream, you would have heard big periods of silence. Where Unter's connection just DCs only to Discord for no reason. And also, I think the audio quality on Discord is just shit compared to all these other ones. Let's do some loops. Discord is just convenience. Like the reason Discord voice is popular is just convenience. All right, guys, you know what to do. Exclamation mark play. If this is your first time playing, where have you been? But also, you get a chance to spin Smash. You spin Smash, you win the prize that Smash chooses to give you. All right? So exclamation mark, play. I'm on the wrong tab. Hold on, let me move my camera as well. Let me put 60 seconds on the clock. Obviously, get involved if you want to play. You know how it works. Let me move for cam. Let me move for cam. All right, let's... What are we... Oh, my God. Strobe warning. Are you spinning Smash with the marbles? That's good work, probation. All right, so it looks like it's going to be a loopy descent. And this is the finish line right here, just before the final bend. There's a little bit of a spinner to get caught up on. 24 seconds left if you want to exclamation mark play. Get involved, get involved, get involved, get involved. Who was player of the match? I didn't see, but if it was anyone other than Ramon, it was a joke.
Which PayPal email do I send the money to so that I always win marbles?
My one, Craftwise. Thank you for the 12 months. Shh, don't tell anyone. And we're dropping. All right. Last chance of the day to spin Smashy. And Captain Prashy, off to a pretty good start, but there's a lot of race. It's going to get very confusing as we go through the loops, but it looks like Captain Prash, Hash Brown, doing pretty decently off no speed boost, zigzagging around, round the corner. Whoa, this is a fast one. Captain Prash in his sports car. What a lead Captain Prash has. Look at him go. Look at him go. Round the corner, another speed boost. He's zipping and zooming. How has Marvel Bibles fallen off the map? We won't know. Captain Prash, though, zooming ahead. Confessor Hutchie trying to close the gap. But Captain Prash, his car is turbocharged. You just can't catch him. Round and round and round he goes. Now a slow climb. Zooming up, zooming up. Where are we going? Big old spin here. Wait, what's happening? Where'd Prash go? Where'd Prash go? Hutchie is in the lead, I think. Where's Prash gone? Confessor and Hutchie are now in the lead. Has anyone seen him? Where is he? I swear I saw him driving a car. I guess Hutchie's our new champion. Going through the bumpers. Clean run for Hutchie. Confessor gets caught up in a few of those. Hutchie now trying to get through this big spinner. That's a really quick run through the big tumbler, actually. Hutchie's probably going to get a pretty big lead off of this, but is caught in the bumpers. And now Hutchie's been catapulted. This can't be good. Can Hutchie land it? Oh, people are getting catapulted left, right, and center here. Any landers? Any landers, Trash Panda? No landers, no landers, no landers. Looks like Satil. Oh, no landers. No. Is anyone doing it the old-fashioned way, or are we all just leaping off the edge? Can anyone just do it the old-fashioned way? Psycho Shiro, Herman, all off. It looks like Voidios and Bratty Chipmunk are doing it the old-fashioned way. Psycho Shiro. I think there's no way to jump and skip because it's all insular. They're all closed loops, closed pipes. Just a lot of people jumping off. So now it's Voidios and Bratty Chipmunk going round this final bend. One more corner. Coming up to this loop-to-loop into the final drop, though. But there's a couple of spinners to avoid on the way through. Voidios has the lead for now. But anything could change. Iquide, Marsupini, all in the mix. Thank you, Psycho Shiro, for the 16 months as well. Voidios and Bratty Chipmunk, neck and neck. Coming up to this final bend. Bratty Chipmunk laid down and rots there. Voidios through. Oh, it was neck and neck. It's a photo finish for sure, but Voidios has done it. Bratty Chipmunk, a respectable second. Lay down and rot in third. Marsupani, Night Hooker, adios. Captain Prash, there he is. Where were you, Prash? Chaz, Supine, and Cheeky June close out our top 10, and Voidios has a chance to spin Smash. Let's see everyone else getting it over the line. Looks like Gilthorpe is... Oh, no, it's actually... Anala. Anala right at the end. Gilthorpe, Macy, Complex, Musket, all pretty slow, but it looks like this might be an everyone finishes type race. You know, give or take for 49 people who died. But, you know, what is 49 casualties among friends? Your heart was racing. I mean, it really felt like it was anyone's game. Come on, round it. There we go. Everyone finishes. Voidios there. Should we look at the time difference? Oh, my God. What is that? 60... Like, 0.056 of a second? Shit. Shit. That was so close. Ooh. All right. Are you ready, Voidios? Chance to spin Smashy. Here we go. Smash has been nothing but generous. He's not given timeouts, he's only given prizes. Spinning, spinning, spinning. What has he picked? This might have bundle momentum. Oh my god, it's got bundle momentum. Yes, Mars, game's done. Oh my god, Smashy is so generous. Our benevolent leader. Alright, Voidios, you have a choice, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Trash Panda, but we still have at least one of each bundle. But I think we have 1 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this. So the first bundle is for Crazy Raccoon, Virtus Pro, Zeta Division. Second one is Twisted, Team Liquid, and SSG. Third is Falcons, T1, and Gen G. Which one would you like? Yes, that is right. Good. Surrounded by timeouts as well. Yep, literally sandwiched in between timeouts. Smashy has picked the bundle out for you. Kasaurus, yes! Ooh. Voidios is deliberating. It's a big one. First bundle, I'm a gatekeeper. Oh, the last Crazy Raccoon bundle. I mean, what does it say about these bundles that it's all 4 of these have gone first? and these ones both live. Congratulations, Voidios. And you have taken the last Crazy Raccoon Zeta and Virtus Pro bundle. Enjoy. All right. That will be our last one for today. Let me remove it from the wheel so we have integrity with the number of prizes left. Obviously down to 8 of those bundles. It's actually crazy. How many races did we do? We gave like 8 races and Smash gave out 4 bundles. So we'll save these ones because we've got a lot more to give away. We'll do more giveaways tomorrow in Sunday's playoffs. And next week, when Korea returns, we'll do ones for Korea as well as EMEA in North America until we have given it all out. It is a playoff bonanza courtesy of a spinning Smashy. So thank you very much, everyone, for today. I appreciate it a lot. I'm glad we got a good game at the end as well. So, should be some okay games tomorrow. Maybe there's a Genji upset or a Sakura close game on the cards. Might be a bit of a straightforward day, but we'll be back. More giveaways, more Overwatch, everything like that. In the meantime, if you're looking for any more Overwatch content, if you miss any of the games, the VODs will be going up on the VODs channel. The YouTube VOD will be up as well. If you look for even more Overwatch content, check out OWTV. It's got updates on all the games in case you missed anything. Well, the brackets will be up to date as well. There's frag video highlights from the previous ones as well. Check this one out. The NA Pros falling off the map. A bit of a highlights, lowlights one in North America. And then a classic vintage Rowan frag video for the EMEA one. Zorro's shot was super cool, actually. Really worth watching. And go check out the interviews as well. Obviously, some of the games have happened, but we ask them a lot about sort of playoffs as a whole as well. So there's a bit more to it as well for their games that will be relevant today and into next week as well. And if you just maybe you hate China for whatever reason, if you want to just hear Landon just start beef with the entire nation of China for no good reason, go watch the Landon interview. Because he sure did. Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? What's happening here? Are you responding, Twitch? I feel like Twitch is kind of dying. Frogger? No way Mr. Fister has dropped a first-time Frogger. Looks like Twitch has died. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Who's going? I feel like I've raided Sunshine Bread a lot lately. Sunshine Bread, trustworthy classic. I could give it to Arcs, actually. I think I'm giving it to Arcs. All right. 10,000 hour Moira main. Coming your way. Sending it to Arcs. I'm going to do one more ad break for good measure, and then I'll send you over to Arcs. So, yeah, all the action kicks off at the same time tomorrow. I'll end the YouTube stream now out of respect. Thank you to everyone who was watching on YouTube. Obviously, that VOD will be available if you missed any of the games as well. Maybe you want to relive some of the Violet Ajaxes. I'll get the individual games uploaded onto the VOD channel as well.